Hey, this is Russ Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Eclipse Phase, 2nd edition. This is our first adventure event. We're doing the one-shot Acrimony, which is the adventure in the Quick Start Guide, so you can read along with me, too, as we find out how well the 4 pre-generated characters are. We have 4 players, of course. So I read through everybody the rules, so hopefully we'll get them right. If not, I'm sure you'll let us know in the comments. So, to my left, we have...
Sean. Woo! I'll be playing Sveffa, a.k.a. Saga Nordqvist. She's a futuromorph. Basically, the line is Titanian Science Police Inspector.
Yep.
I'm a science cop.
Mm-hmm. This is Jason. I'm playing Amal, also known as Amir Sektui. I am a big... robot spider. Brinker security specialist, though judging from my quotes, it seems like he's more kind of a wandering Ronin type.
Yeah, kind of a kung fu vibe. Yeah, David Carradine.
But in a 10-limbed robot arachnid body.
Exactly.
He's got a really good unarmed attack, so...
Oh, yeah, I've got a big fuck-off gun, which apparently means nothing, because...
If you could find it. And also, I didn't write this adventure. Mark Horty did. Anyways, Tom.
Yeah, Tom, I'm playing Nijal. Otherwise, Nijal Hrafnson.
Okay.
I am a anarchist hacker. I'm also a computer bird.
Yep.
I'm basically an infomorph.
Sanyal.
Burb.
Avian uplift.
Burb. Yeah, that's fine.
Sanyal. Nyal.
And finally, we have...
I'm Caleb. I am playing Walking Inciting Incident Rokuzawa Chi. I imagine that whatever is in this book I caused, and Firewall would do well to kill me, because it's like the 80th adventure that I have no doubt done something terrible in with my forking experiments.
Oh, you make such assumptions. All right, so... All you are being briefed in via the mesh by your Firewall proxy, Ludre. You are brought into a virtual conference room. Model of a black rock hangs in the center of the room. It is an asteroid. All of you enter, and there is a little label on the rock pronouncing it is Kongyùn. This is an emergency. She begins. This is an emergency investigation. 10 days ago, you were delivering a payoff to a contact, a triad boss by the name of Mariposa Chen. Mariposa was instrumental on Operation Earwig. Mariposa knows a Firewall, but is not a trusted asset. She currently resides on a mid-sized asteroid called Kongyùn. This one right here. We know you arrived on the station, but then you disappeared. For what it's worth, Mara reports have never made contact. So we've resleeved you from backup to hopefully you can figure out what you were doing. So
Nailed it.
It happens. One of these again.
Yeah. Kongyùn used to be a Fa Jing mine. Fa Jing is a major hypercorporation with some connections to the triads, but they are not necessarily synonymous. It's been a while. I should have reread their entry, but anyways, big giant hypercorporation. It's mostly abandoned, except for a Fa Jing outpost called Lion at one end, and scavengers and miners pulling off old Fa Jing equipment at the other. The Lion project doesn't seem dangerous to Firewall, but it's well protected, so best to give it space. It's possible Mariposa knows something she wasn't revealing, so you might want to start there. Whatever the cause, we need to determine what happened to you, while continuing to protect Firewall operations in secrecy. Firewall has no other assets or stakes in the habitat, so you're authorized to act as you see fit. I've arranged transit on board the fast supply shuttle, the Red Coronet, leaving in 2 hours. At Kongyùn, you'll be at the Best Rest Motel. Sorry, all the 5-star rooms were booked. You'll notice on your map we've marked a hidden scratch space of gear you can access for an emergency. Kongyùn has tight security checks, so no weapons, fabbers, or combat morphs will be permitted past immigration. Pack appropriately. That means we will not be smuggling in new payment to Mariposa. If she never got it, we'll arrange something in a month. Don't let her distract you from your mission. Yep. Do you have any questions?
Do I know what Operation Earwig is?
Let's see here.
Or was that something that Dead Me knew?
It is out of the scope of this current investigation. You have not been cleared for that information. You were just a courier for that.
You're not going to be briefed on that.
Yep.
I haven't been briefed.
Any other questions?
Okay. So
Why did... what was the hypercorp again? Fa
Jing.
Why did they abandon the other side of the asteroid? Is it mined out?
Mostly mined out, and it is currently heading into... the long night, i.e. it is heading out of system. So in a few years, it'll be out of contact with everybody. So
But Lion isn't.
we do not know what Lion is, but it is not... Well, it is definitely not a mining operation.
Are we sleeping there?
No, fast shuttle.
From where?
It will take you... you'll be forecasting to the shuttle, and then from the shuttle, you will physically go on board the asteroid. So you will have that all taken care of before you show up to the asteroid.
You said tight security. Can we get any more specifics on what tight security looks like?
I would imagine detailed scanners. It's Fa Jing. Their standard practices for mining asteroids. They still have a security presence on there to protect Lion.
How heavy? How many operatives do we?
Unknown.
Okay.
Probably more than 4. More than you 4.
Would the asteroid be mined out completely by now? So, is it just a mining operation on Lion, or is it...
Probably it is not entirely mined out. There are scavenging operations on it. It is probably that at some point some Fa Jing analysts decided it was more that problem than it's worth. It's 9 kilometers by 9 kilometers by 9 kilometers. It's a very large asteroid comparatively, but they decided the cost of transit for the materials outweighed it. Yes, it was drifting further and further away from major centers.
And screw you, gravity.
But that leaves plenty of space for smaller, operators who are, using abandoned Fa Jing equipment and whatnot.
So, if we're not allowed to have weapons, is armor still acceptable?
Armor, is fine, as far as I know. As long as it's not obvious combat armor,
I've got an armor vest.
Yeah, that should be
won't
fine.
take my armor off. Under any circumstances.
I can't take my armor off because it's me.
Yeah, you should be fine. I imagine a lot of miners are wearing industrial armor.
I'm going to convince them with my knowledge of sci-fi literature that I should have my gun.
All right. Anything else?
I can't wait for that scene.
All right. So you are sit
Let's
on.
go see what I did.
So that's pretty much, I have no body, correct?
Nope. You were all talking in the mesh. It was a virtual conference room.
Okay, so how do I travel with them?
You can be. Do any of you have a Ghost Rider module?
That's under where?
That would be under implants or.
Where? Under your morph, right?
Probably, gear.
Okay, let me look.
If not, I'll just say one of you can volunteer.
I have a servitor bot and an ego bridge.
You're in a thumb drive that we abuse horribly.
You can be in a bot. You can be. I'll just say you can all have a Ghost Rider module if you want one.
Cool.
Alright,
So
fine.
you can hop between any 3 of them.
Let's do that.
Ghost Rider modules are just a little spare computer implant so that another ego can pop in and just hang out. So
Cool.
in your body basically.
I have a
they
fake-
don't have any power over it.
I have a fake
Unless
ego
they-
ID.
And,
but
he's a
that's-
hacker, so he could hack over your internal firewall and take over your body. But because he's a robot, yeah. But you wouldn't do that.
I'm not a robot. Infomorph, please.
You got a servitor bot. You can be like a tiny little crawly robot.
No, I'm fine.
I have I have a nano swarm.
I'll be in your head.
All right.
You could fork yourself and be in all of their heads.
Oh.
Yeah, totally doing that.
I'm totally thinking
Oh,
the
yeah.
girl
I'm
from
in, I'm in all 3 of their heads.
Well,
Which
in my
one
head
is
it's
you?
gonna be-
Which one is actually going to be you then?
Are you really forking yourself? Because we got to roll for that.
Yeah, it's going to cause you stress.
I'm totally going to
Okay, fine. I'll be in all of you at once.
be. I will totally be thinking the girl from Ipanema the whole way. All right.
I love that song.
Wow.
I got an 80 in psychosurgery, man. You're in good hands with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're playing that? Good, I love that song.
You are all given fake identities as scrap resellers. So you can all give yourselves cover names if you want.
I already have one. It doesn't say what it is, but
Well, you could just make it up. You know, it could be Jane Smith, scrap reseller.
Wait, do we know what my other me's cover name was?
Yeah.
So I don't pick that one.
Yeah, no. Firewall is many
That's
things.
my go-to cover name.
Well, you have to go down the list now.
Damn it.
It's a big list at this point.
It's like Rodney Dangerfield it is.
Bjorn.
So as you get on the ship, you're heading into Kongyùn. You are the only passengers on the ship because it's very remote. You can do research checks before.
Oh, you're the ship, Tom.
oh yeah,
You're totally the pilot.
You're the pilot.
Oh,
So you're sleeved into the
no,
ship
this,
right
is this
now.
like a car? Is this like a? We're on a shuttle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're the
So
shuttle.
am I flying the shuttle or is it?
Sure.
Yeah, you are the shuttle.
Okay.
you already.
So
look
I'm
like a
playing the
bird.
girl from Ipanema.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's see.
So research. rolls,
Anyone with the interface skill can scan the asteroid.
I have.
I've got it at 40. I'm
I
not
have
sure.
50.
All I got's research. I'm guessing this is not methane.
Nope.
So
I'll do it.
All right, go.
Looks like a rock.
Yep.
13. Yes.
All right, regular success.
I've died in better places.
Probably.
Let's see. You identify the ports. A few minor surface installations. You can see there are 8 small satellites orbiting the asteroid. Some of the installations look like radio antenna. They're all coming from one end of it. You're guessing that's Lion, so it looks like they have a lot of telecommunications equipment. You can't really identify anything else because, again, it was a regular success. But they have a lot of, 8 satellites. Let's see here. You dock at New City, which is, of course, the port there. You have to undergo a full
On Lion side or
It's not.
scavenger
It's,
side?
it's scavenger side.
Okay.
Lion side
I
is
know
off.
security. Can I roll on that to try and hide guns on my body, or
let's
what is
see
that?
here.
What is that check going to be?
Can
to
we
try and
chalk you
smuggle?
That, I'll just say that would be at a negative 30.
Okay.
See, that gun's got to go.
And if you get caught, they're going to be real suspicious of you.
Yeah.
Or not let you on the
Look,
station.
you don't bring guns until the third time you die. Everyone knows this.
Whatever you say. All right.
So
Yeah, you're all
Kill me
backed up.
once, shame on you. Kill me twice, shame on me. Kill me 3 times.
Guns.
Bring guns.
Yeah, I think Aesop said that.
That's how we understand it now.
Yeah, your armor's fine. But yeah, if you want to, it's a negative 30 to whatever skill test you want to take if you do that. But, that's the thing. You can acquire weapons on site. You get access to a fabricator. Or remember, they told you
Scratch
that...
base.
Yeah, the scratch base. They have a cache of supplies that you can access.
So I guess leave our guns and check in.
Yeah, you check in as you get in the airlock room and they have all the full thing
And
of scans.
I was feeling like the sound was like I was there.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
So you hear a voice. Hello, this is Constable Eli Young. I'm with Fa Jing Security. Just which of you is should I talk to with this little
Jake Carter,
Jake Carter?
scrap sellers.
Okay. So what's your business here, Jake Carter?
We are looking to purchase Fa Jing salvage and perhaps offload it off world, or anywhere else that might take it on here. So
Okay. Do you have any people you're going to talk to? Where are you going to be staying at?
we're staying at the Easy
Best Rest.
Inn, I believe.
All right.
I don't know. We got the call late.
Looking for shiny things.
Okay. So
Operating on the Titanium Commonwealth. See, what happened was, and I go into a dizzyingly boring, like Matryoshka doll of favors as to why we are there in a refuge. Like, it's just profoundly long-winded.
I assume you want to make a skill check.
Sure.
To see.
Yeah.
Sounds like a deceptive skill check.
And I gotta find my dice, because God knows I'm not
Do you want to
rolling
use my sharp edge dice?
in this house ever again.
Oh, sharp dice.
No.
My other sharp
My dice are digital. They don't get sharper.
No EasyRollerDice.com.
47.
Nothing.
Or 7.
Out of seven.
That's a superior success.
Ooh.
So you get to that's over because that was over 33. Okay, we're trying to learn the rules here. So You want to have better quality, more covert, less suspicious of you. Like, what do you want your little perk to be? Or get more information.
More covert. He was so bored he forgot that I told him where we were staying.
Okay. Yeah. He's just okay.
Nice.
Oh, you're done. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, don't. Welcome to New City. So he, Fa Jing technically owns the asteroid and operates it. They just
Let people steal the shit they don't want anymore.
Yeah. And mine out the rest of the asteroid because they don't give a shit. All right, so you are all let in. It is relatively cold. The air is stale. It smells bad. You can already tell there are flickering lights.
I remember smelling once.
Okay. So
Who are you riding with?
Yeah.
I'll go with him.
Spafer. All right.
Science cop.
Yep, science cop.
So it is already clear that this
It's
place...
0G, I assume.
Yeah, microgravity.
Yeah, it's not spun. Okay.
Nope, it is not spun.
Hold on to some handle that like slides you along.
As a mining facility, yeah, there are plenty. If you have mag boots or anything like that, yeah, you can clamp on. If not, there's plenty of handholds. You're all used to this kind of
I
stuff.
have a full magnetic system.
Yeah, so you're just
We
don't.
can just like hold on to you, like just
As big as I am,
we just ride you. I mean, shit.
totally just
I
ride
can
me.
hold on to you the tightest of anyone.
This is basically the space
Don't you do it.
mining
Don't you be touching my
shantytown.
firewall.
The miners here are sleeved in dented silica flecked synthmorphs. So, essentially mining robot bodies.
Yeah.
It's kept in low light conditions, and basic thing like power heat come in a premium. You do see, get little AR tags up on your interfaces that show a simple map with directions to markets, clinics, other services, also to the best dressed motel. It's obviously catered towards miners. Oh, sell your scrap here. Come to Friendly Frank's Mining Emporium.
I trust that guy.
Soap raffle?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
In space.
Space soap.
Well, I found a shiny $50 credit in this here soap bar.
Basically.
We'll give you a markup if you just go straight for booze.
So you can do, there is a public mesh. It's kind of spotty. It's like getting Wi-Fi at a hostel in a third world country. So, yeah, basically.
Wow, that didn't sound personal.
Whoa there, Ross.
So you can do research to get more information about Kongyùn. You could do more information. There are actually local bloggers who document what's going on. There's the equivalent of a little newsletter.
I'm actually really good at research, so
The State of Mine is most popular.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna try to get us some general information towards figuring out what the fuck just happened. So
Okay, sure.
research. Black. No, I rolled a 77 out of 70.
That's a critical
That is a
fail.
crit fail.
Hang up start today.
All right.
Seriously. Proud of everybody.
Do you have InfoSec?
What would that be?
You don't have it. There we go. All right. So someone starts trying to hack you. It's very blatant though because they rolled like shit. Do you want to defend?
Wait, y'all is in my head.
Yes, I'm defending him.
All right, roll in
My
interface
infosec?
or InfoSec. Yeah.
I have it at 80.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
41. Make it.
All right.
That's a superior success.
It is. What do you want your perk to be?
Find out who's trying to hack him.
It's an anonymous thing. You get an approximate geolocation.
Punch him in the infonads.
Who's hacking?
He rolled a crit fail on research, so
Because I'm a champ.
It's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good start.
do
tonight.
basic information.
We're just like an online.
I
want a prize.
Okay, send the mesh equivalent of "You've just been pecked in the eye."
Okay. All right. You actually, because you roll low, you get a message like, hey, man, I got a, spam bot selling is really, it's not a great job out here. I gotta take my marks where I get them.
Oh, God.
There's an opportunistic malware, essentially.
Darkest future where malware is sentient.
Essentially, you forgot to patch one of your pieces of gear. So,
son of a bitch.
Yeah. Any the rest of you have research, you can do that. You can ask around.
I know comet miners. Can I?
My God, I don't-
get some info.
Yeah.
My God, I don't have research. Lame.
That is a 31. So
Fair
not
enough.
superior,
Regular
but it is a success. Under a 55.
All right, scanning it. Couple things come up. One is that there's a lot of talk, a lot of rumor about Kongyùn being haunted because there's been a lot of weird, spooky things like people disappearing, and of course, Fa Jing, their official, the line is that miners are stressed out, and our safety habits, especially these scavengers who are running unauthorized mines.
The Titans are very clearly
with,
not here.
Bad safety habits.
We need better drugs and pleasure programs.
You also find out there's a local influence group called the Confessors. They seem to be led by a
Ashley Madison.
Yosef Bevs, BVES. And they seem to be a local influence group, helping people out. Or are they local enforcers or posse? It's hard, a little tomato kind of thing. Let's see, what else? The other thing is, that the triads are set up at the new city's primary medical clinic. So if you want to talk to Mariposa, that would be where to go. So you get those for basic success.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah. So a lot of disappearances, a lot of rumors. Again, this is 9 by 9 kilometers. It's huge. There's a tram leading between this end of the asteroid to the other. There's hundreds. There's many mapped miles of tunnels. Some mapped, some unmapped. So
when you tell the swarm to go nuts,
yeah.
Yeah.
You also see some rumors that this is getting geologically unstable because of all the mining. So
Nonsense. It's going to hold together forever. And everything
do I have any favors outstanding?
nope, you all have clean favors. So call in that major campaign favor right now.
So I didn't call in any favors while I was here, then.
Nope. You can make a roll if you want to try and figure out. You can literally. What would I do in this situation?
What's the skill for that?
It depends on what
Self-knowledge.
That's actually a really good question.
Perceive?
Psychology?
Psychology would be great. Yeah. I'll give you a plus 20 bonus.
Would it be a raw aptitude check?
39 out of
All right, superior
80.
success. What are you trying to figure out about yourself?
What would I have done first if I needed to drop the money to?
Well, it was an item. Actually, you can answer two questions. So one, what is your first question? Why wouldn't you have?
What would I have done first upon arriving at the station if I had to drop something off for Mariposa?
First, you would go in and not announce yourself. Obviously, you would check out the situation to make sure it was okay or that nothing weird was going on.
Oh, I know my previous cover entity. Right?
The second thing, So you can since you got Spirit, you can ask one more question.
Do I know anyone on the station?
With Superior, you actually that blogger who is
State of Mind?
Yes, Chang Jade. She would be the kind of person you would chat up. She seems very chatty just by skimming her blog. She seems like the kind of person you would definitely try to acquire as an informant.
What was my previous cover?
It was another minor, basically another similar to what.
But I know the name, right?
Yeah.
Can I research?
That would be a research check.
49 out of...
Do you have research?
I have research, right? Yeah, 65. 49 65. So any traces of me are my cover identity, because I assume I had a fake ego ID there too, right?
Yeah.
So any traces of that before we got here.
Let's see here. All right, so basically you do see public camera feed archives show you taking a steel case from the motel to the Kongyùn tram, and then from the tram stop to the Fa Jing Lion installation. Let's see, where they hand the case to a guard and return by tram. However, you spot artifacts on the video because you made your skill check from the editing. You suspect these were forged. Someone planted fake video evidence of you handing the case off to someone in Fa Jing.
Okay. I tell everybody. I talk to everybody. It's
all
right.
Why are you wearing a chef's hat in that video?
Well, to eliminate possible suspects, just to get what's his name again?
They know we're probably here already.
So
maybe not. I mean, you're on new cover identities.
They knew someone would have. They have powerful people. Not to mention to catch me with my guard down, but in addition to that, they can edit the public feeds.
Yeah.
We're dealing with serious people.
Let's see, Niall, you can give me an infosec check.
Yep. 39.
It's the security here on the public cam feed is pretty weak. Anybody with computer access could, any skilled hacker could do that.
To eliminate a possible suspect,
It may not be Fa Jing. It could literally be anyone.
Could I use knowledge detective procedures to eliminate Eli Young as a possible suspect?
How, in what way? How would
just knowing how he'd be proceeding forward from his position.
Sure.
Yeah, just to see was he potentially made like a big player in this. Yellow. 89. That is a no.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
You have the blogger. You could talk to Mariposa if you wanted to risk that. Let's see here. You could investigate. You could just start looking through the tunnels. I'll just say for free, you know that. You have the location of the scratch space.
Yeah, where's the scratch space?
It's a couple kilometers from the town, so it's a couple hours of walking through the tunnels to get to the floating. Yeah, I mean, some of the tunnels are pretty small, so you're just kind of bouncing from pretty quickly. So, except for you,
as big as I am.
yeah, he's gonna be fine. Like
it's fine. It's fine.
So you can do that. You could check in at the Best Rest motel and talk to the manager if you wanted to.
No, we don't do that. No.
Yeah.
Can you get in the cameras and find us a path to the scratch space and see if anybody's watching it?
What, you mean you want me to hack something like cameras and see what we can see? Fucking A.
All right.
Yes. That one.
Do that.
Do that.
All right, yeah, I will attempt to do that. 32.
All right. Regular success.
No.
Yeah.
The public camera access feed actually the coverage drops off dramatically after you get past New City and sort of the living spaces. You can tell some of these just a lot of the cameras are down, like whether they've been hacked or broken or they've just been sabotaged. You don't know.
All right,
but you see like about a third of the path. I mean, nothing jumps out at you.
Right. All right.
You can look at perception checks.
No, you might find this weird, but I think the cameras are kind of shit on this place. I'm just saying.
We can give perception checks.
I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. I have it at 50.
I've got it pretty high.
I guess we can all take a look.
Yeah, I mean, we should do that. Black.
I do not.
50. I finally fucking made a skill check. Great.
62. I succeed superiorly.
Oh, look at that. I see something.
Okay, so you're looking through the camera feed.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want your... Are you looking through past footage or current footage? Like just looking through feeds as they are live right now, or are you skimming through the back?
Oh, look for me. Did I use the scratch base when I was on here the first time?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
I know what me looks like now.
Because I want to know...
What was my former morph?
Similar type, you know.
Well, great. Good cover, Chi.
Well, it wasn't identical, but like, like biomorph, same kind of features, similar features, but not identical.
But yeah, I want to get the layout, so
Okay,
I'm trying to
you get a
like
layout.
he asked for, look and see if anybody's watching the route, because I want to get to the base, but also like, hey, I'll keep an eye out for him. What did he do?
All right, so you start getting a sense of the 3D space within Kongyùn, And it's very large, but you can realize there's a lot of side operations going on. That's what people are doing. They're trying to mine as much as they can, or prepare their own. Like there's brinkers who are setting up their own little, homes here, or there's people
they're gonna ride it.
They're gonna ride it out. Yeah.
There's like a station-wide reassurance program. Like everything's fine with the asteroid.
Yeah, exactly.
No instabilities.
Stockpiling supplies to see if they can last it out. And then there are others who are... Because it is like the long night means it's just going to be in a super long orbit around the solar system. I don't think it's leaving the system forever. It's just but it's like 100 years out.
Cold, dark, no.
But there are other people who are mining as much as they can before it gets too far away, and they do that. So you get a sense of some of the major tunnels, some of the side areas. You also do see the confessors making the rounds. It's a group of sort of armed men that other people acknowledge. You see they're having conversations. They're saying things, especially with your superior success, I'll say you notice they seem to be intent on there's some sort of call and response thing to every single person who's coming back from mining out, there. Let's see, that would require an interface check to get clean audio to see if you can see what their conversation is.
You want me to try?
You have a lot better than I do, so yeah.
See if you can zoom and enhance the audio.
26.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So one of the confessor guys...
That could be a name for a character. Zoom and enhance.
Says to the guy, Shamsu Hiro Yanaksha. And then the miner doesn't say anything back. He just is like, huh? And the confessors seem to just, all right, take that as normal and walk away. So,
What language is that?
they don't say in the adventure.
I have a muse.
No,
How's it spelled?
Let's see.
If there's any X's, it's probably Chinese.
Yeah, it's probably...
If I had to guess.
Mandarin?
Yeah. By the way, also, the people here are speaking in pidgin of English, French, and Mandarin. So you're being, and you all. I just notice everyone is sort of giving you the stink eye. It's a very small town. You're outsiders.
I can speak none of those.
Nobody speaks Scandinaviska?
Yeah.
You have a muse that can auto
Yeah, you're basically Google translating what there's
everything.
in 3 different languages. So
And my muse can't do anything on that. Can I research that?
You want big axe? I give big axe drill earth. No, get out of here. Leave. Hate you. Give me money. No. What? You spy? You spy on me? Things like that. That's sort of what your muse is translating it as.
Right.
So they're very suspicious of outsiders and that kind of thing. So.
I look up those words.
As far as you can tell, they actually.
I can't wait to get back to Titan.
It's like Cantonese, not Mandarin. I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, I speak Mandarin, but that doesn't help then.
But not really. I mean, it's close.
No, y'all fucked. All right.
Yeah, no, like out of character, they don't translate what that phrase means.
Okay.
Fair enough. Good to know.
So I don't know what it means. There is a reason for it, but it's not what its actual meaning is. So.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you could try and research what that is. You could.
I already made the roll for that.
Oh, okay. And you succeeded?
Yes.
What skill were you using?
Research?
60
out of 65.
Oh, you got a superior success? Yeah, you actually, given your background, you know that some people are concerned about side effects of the insurgent infection may include verbal tics. So maybe this is a test for a particular verbal tic, a particular strain of the exurgent virus.
Okay.
So
Further disquieted?
yeah. But the confessors seem to be screening for it, so yeah, you can can go down in the tunnels to get to the scratch base. You could
replicators.
You don't know.
Amal, I think you should go to the scratch space.
Yep.
Sounds
good to me.
All right,
Jump over to him.
Yep.
all right.
We will go
Hi.
talk
Off we
to
go.
the blogger.
Chang? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a thing.
All right,
Not
so
actually writing me.
he's installed in you.
No, I know, but he's.
Yeah.
I'm getting this image of him like. No.
Oh no, I'm doing that in your
Buffering.
mind.
I know you are. And I'm
Buffering.
saying no. No, you're not.
But you can't exactly stop me.
Yeah, I know, but I can still protest as we scuttle along.
All right. So,
What's your free fall, by the way?
70.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
We should have sent you to the almost
Oh
definitely.
yeah, you're affected by gravity.
well, you're going to what? He is going to the.
That's why I sent him.
Yeah.
The armored one that's really good at running.
There we go.
So, all right. So they're.
I will talk to a YouTuber.
As you're leaving,
Hey, it's your boy.
one of the confessors does go up to you and says that same phrase. And
I. Salam.
Kill.
yeah, you say that. And you just kind of, all right. Then they leave. So you two head over. You find Chang Jade. She is live blogging. There's an auction for ore going on, and she's live blogging it for the community. For State of Mind. Please donate to her Patreon. So you can give her ore coin.
Patreon.
And she's in a dragonfly morph, which is a little fly robot morph. And she's like, "Hey, I'm here. And look, let's see here. Let's see, Barney's over there. Oh, he's got a really good bid for that ore right there." And then and she's just talking a mile a minute to her audience, also audibly. And what do you think of that last bid there, Han? That's classic Han. And interspersing with very, very localized jargon and that kind of thing. So she doesn't seem to notice you at first. Do you approach her? Or are you going to wait for her to...
I will ping her saying I would like to talk once you're done recording.
Oh, we got a new viewer. Hey, hi there. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Amaru. Oh man, I'm so excited to see a real ore auction. It's amazing you can do it in person.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the
On
great...
Titan, they're all online, and you lose the thrill of the hunt.
Are you from Titan? Are you you're one of the new scrap resellers who showed up.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Anyway, we're here. I'm interviewing a miner from Titan who's come all the way here. I told you guys that Kongyùn was the hot new place for mining action, for independent operators. So tell us, Amaru, what brought you here?
I tell the same boring long story that I told on the website. Yeah.
As you're doing that, you can give me a kinesics check.
Can we both do it?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Do you have kinesics?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a detective.
23
damn
out
it.
of 60.
Red. 23.
Well, we both got 23. So that's...
We
She
both
seems, as she's listening, she's actually very focused on you. She's like, this is she actually says, quick, we have a word from our sponsor. And she cuts off lines and says, don't I know you?
Does anybody know anybody out here? Really?
Shit. All right.
You.
Can I
No,
persuade?
wait.
I have persuade.
All right, 23 out of 80 for art scene.
Okay.
No, fuck that. Can I roll again?
For what? Tell me what you're trying
I
to do.
want to roll an F rep.
Okay.
Can I use the 23 on F rep because it would have succeeded as
He
well?
wants to roll frap.
I guess. Yeah.
All right, I'm like, well, yeah, don't let anybody know. I'm actually a talent scout for, Mesh Watch. We're a talent agency. I think you've heard of us. And I make a bullshit name up of someone I know from FREP.
Okay.
That is a talent rep. Basically, like,
here?
yeah, your blog's going big, kid. We heard about you. We want you to go to the big leagues. Like, that's where you see me. Like, I'm all over the
Wait,
feed.
gee, is that you?
B-Rad 27.
Where have you been?
Oh, shit. Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, no, I remember the F-reps. Yeah, no, I remember that we're going... Sorry, you told her this exact line before.
Damn it. I'm so good.
So where have you been? You just you said you loved me. You said you were going to take me away from all this and make me the hottest thing on Mars.
Chang, that's the test, and you passed. when they're just in it for
producing.
when they're just in it for fame, like you fade. It doesn't work. But you're in it for the art. You kept going. You went to the ore auction. You've passed, baby. You did it.
Deceive. Yeah, that would be deceive.
Yeah.
You are deceiving.
16 out of 17.
All right. Yep. She rolled a 61, which is a fail. I believe. Let me double check. I don't think she actually has a good. God damn. Yep. That is totally failed. So good job. She's like, oh, she just lands on your arm and she's kind of the robot nuzzles towards your. I'm so glad we could be together. I was worried. Why did you disappear for so long?
Apart from the test, I had other business to attend to. I've heard that there's quite a scene you have on this little asteroid, and I'm a bit of an adventurer.
Yeah, with all the disappearances.
Really? The disappearances. That's actually what I want to tell you. I got really messed up on some... Well, I sleeved into a cyber brain, and they were passing around the narco algorithm packets, and one thing led to another, and my little vacation to see if you were okay. It really got out of hand. So, if you could just remind me, like what we talked about, because I'm really corrupted up here right now. I'm trying to defrag, but. I'm going to need some more data.
All right. She'll buy that, but the next lie will require another deception check.
I'm just going to push her forward. We really are interested in this.
Yes, you haven't introduced me to your friend.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Shang-Chi.
I'm Karen Beansley.
Yeah.
And who do you work for?
Yeah.
I'm just here. I'm kind of curious. These disappearances, it sounds so quaint.
True crime.
Wait, I think it's quite exciting.
Right? No, I'm curious
because we're so far away from everybody. I mean,
Right? It's like
we're all
one of those
on our
locked door
own.
mysteries because it's so far out there. I love those mysteries. Could you tell us more about that?
So what? Do you work for him? Do you work for Chi?
Oh, we know each other.
I view the talent. Miss Bingley here. She writes.
Oh yeah.
We're really looking to bring back locked room mysteries like she says. So, can you do a British accent? That's important.
Very Christine Agatha.
You could maybe be a hydroponic farmer that solves mysteries on the side.
Right.
That'd be great. I'm just bullshitting a pitch for a show to get more information out of her.
We call it Rosemary and Thyme.
Well, all I know is that there have been, this facility has 13 times the rate of disappearances that any other outer system asteroid facility operated by Fa Jing does, according to the records that I've been able to access. Of course, Fa Jing just blames poor training, poor motivation, autonomous saboteurs, extropian saboteurs, Titanian saboteurs, Jovian Republic saboteurs, lots of saboteurs apparently, and also just the psychological terror of claustrophobia. But they just disappear. We don't find even the cortical stacks.
I would love to see the latest site of this, just the most recent one, to get a fresh feel for this, because this sounds amazing for our mysteries.
Well, sure, I can take you where I last saw you.
Yeah,
that would be incredible.
That would be great. Miss Bingley would love that.
Yeah. All right. It's deep in the asteroid. It'll take some time to get there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. And until then, really, Miss Bingley does the plot stuff, but I'm really all about the local color. These confessors going about, what is this, colorful phrase they keep bandying about?
Oh, yeah, that. I assume it's some sort of, code word for their little club. You know how they're not quite like a gang, but they're really looking out for people. But they're kind of, they have their own little turf out there, sort of in the middle of not no man's land. It's all sort of no man's land or no person's land really. And they, they just kind of, Joseph. He used to be, he was a work team manager here, and now he's just running his own little group there, and they bring ore in. They, like everyone else.
And Yosef is the confessor.
Oh, it sounds like he has a tragic past.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yosef
He was on the
Bebs.
fall. I interviewed him. I got a couple of.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was a combat medic. Yeah. He wanted to get as far away from Earth as possible, and then he came here, and now he started his little group, and they help people. They donate some credits and rep to help get people off station and stuff like that. So yeah,
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my muse can do stuff, right?
Sure.
All right, so I tell my muse, which is called Note to Self, because it's literally a delta fork of me that I've imprisoned and enslaved to myself. I say Note to Self.
Yes.
Contact y'all
Okay.
and tell him that I'm going to open a feed and needs to hack that feed and put a visual spy bot into the optics of this dragonfly morph.
Okay.
Okay.
Note to self.
All right. So you get that. You guys are.
And then I say, so, give me your contact information again, because those narco algorithms really spun me for a loop. And then we'll do a data merge, and
a data merge.
yeah, you can do me. You can lead me to that site again, and I can show Miss Bingley. Because
Well,
I got to give Miss Bingley.
I gotta get my scoop.
Well, I understand that. Yeah, Miss Bingley's going to meet you there, though, because I have to go do something else. So I got to send her the map information. So just go ahead and send that to me.
Well, I can send you the map information. Well, let me just go. It'll be more dramatic that way. Give me persuade too.
Do you want me to persuade?
Yeah.
Or I've got a 65.
I've got a 70.
All right, you go.
Ah, shit.
Am I having to back you up?
I will flip it
All right.
with my 1 moxie to make it 9.
You only have one moxie.
Well, no, I'm with 1 moxie.
Oh, okay. I thought you had more than. Yeah, you
I
do.
have 3.
All right. So, all right, you do that. She will. Neal, you can give me an infosec check.
Hell yeah. I fail.
Okay.
You can't flip that? You can't.
What's the flipping on this one again?
For you, it is insight.
oh, I actually have a lot of that. Yeah, I'll
yeah.
flip it.
All right. To
It
what?
actually has the
60,
logo next to the skill.
68.
68. All right. Yeah,
That's a double superior.
It is a double superior. So yeah, you beat her default firewall 27 by quite a bit. So what additional result do you want? You hack her, and you now are watching through her eyes, Jade's eyes.
Basically, I want to see what's there without being there to have what's there sprung upon me.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm going to ghost out of this meeting, is what I'm saying.
If you want to know your, I guess, double superior or critical, or how do you want to put it? No, that's a double superior.
Yeah, double superior. It's not
So, yeah.
not a critical.
Superiors, I guess double superior means you get 2 of them.
What are you thinking about that?
Hack her memory and see what we said when I was here last time.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Get some
All right.
footage.
So you start downloading, copying memories from her cyber brain.
Most of them are
I am all up in her
bad.
brain.
You really are. Good job. That's a firewall. So yeah, you guys are marching through the tunnel. It's taking a while. So there's actually is a random table.
Oh Lord!
Huzzah!
Random table. Let's see here.
It's just fun to say that.
Give me Amal, give me a probably perception. Do you have that? Yeah, perceive.
All right, perceive.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, no, sir. That will not do at all.
Well,
not a critical though.
All
Not a
right.
crit fail, just a regular.
it's they're dark tunnels. As the farther you get away, by the time you're about an hour away of marching through this, or bouncing, or walking, whatever you want to do, there's no power, there's no light, there's no heat, there's no air, and for you, that's no problem. So that's really all you notice.
That's why we sent the robot.
Let's see here. You find
And
a
the digital
section
bird.
of tunnel. As you're heading towards the scratch base, you don't notice the group of locals that come up on you. They're wearing back suits, or they're in synth morphs, And they ping you and say, "What the hell are you doing here?"
Good afternoon, brothers. I am simply exploring to assess this asteroid. I've been sent here as part of a mining outfit. And I am doing research as my morph is much more sturdy than my compatriots.
Yeah, that is a nice morph you got there.
Thank you.
Choose a man, dude.
Yeah, that would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Why don't you? We got a case morph. We can swap you out. We'll be real nice if you could do that. Yeah.
Goddamn robot prospectors.
So yeah. They target of opportunity. They're just like, you've got a nice shiny morph. And there's 5 of us and 1 of you. None of them
I don't have any talkie skills. I would like to try and play my character and be talky. What about Neo-Sufi philosophy? I know Neo-Sufi philosophy. Can I try and talk some friggin' inner light metaphysical nonsense at them to convince them that violence is not necessary?
Free 70.
Yeah, you could outrun them if you wanted to.
Could he like?
I could outrun them. I could also crush.
I mean, technically, you can hit terminal velocity in those motherfuckers.
Could he hit channel one of us through a speaker? Maybe.
You could run. You could try the Neo-Sufi. I'll give you a -20 because
Damn it.
it's not the best choice.
No, it's not the best choice. I know.
Are they in case morphs?
They're in synth morphs, which are just one step.
Oh, say the weird fucking thing.
Shansu Hiro Yaraksha.
Yeah, freak him out.
I say that. Yeah, I say that to them. The
Shansu
Shansugi
Hiro
Naksha or whatever.
Wait, are you with Yosef?
Yes, I am.
He didn't say that. He didn't say he got any new members. Well, hold on. If you're a confessor, that's the. Well, why didn't you say? But like, wait a minute. He ain't a confessor. He just heard that.
Can I? Roll
So they're arguing. Got them.
Okay.
Arguing.
While they're arguing, can I roll perception to see like what they're equipped with?
Do you have any unusual sensors in your?
I have lidar.
Okay.
Radar for lies, right?
21. I succeed.
All right. 21. I succeed. There's 5 of them. None of them have any guns. Let's see here. They have. Let's see. Yeah, they don't know. They 2 of them have stun batons. One of them is a thermite charge.
It's not going to be good for stealing that case more.
Well, you know,
Lightly used.
well, you know, miners. You know that they like maybe they just have to melt one of your legs and they can take the rest of you. So
Right.
Also, it's a real great for threatening people. So
Yeah, it is that.
But they don't have. And they have, they don't have a couple of them, and the others have diamond axes. So, like, they don't have great weapons to take you on. But there are 5 of them.
Right.
I could hack them.
But I
Should
can
try to hack them.
You could try to hack them.
Thermite
really curb stomp the ship out of them. Like,
I
got 3d6
If there's no
damage.
oxygen, it's got to be.
They're in Sith Morphs, yeah. They're,
Yeah, there's got to be an RFID detonator, right? So
Oh, yeah.
find that signal.
I'll see if I can find the signal going to their chart.
Interface. Interface is -20 because it's an improvised. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give it. Let's see. That's 30.
Interface to find it, then you'd be an infosec check to hack it.
That's 30.
Also, you'd have to brute force hack it, which means they definitely know you're hacking.
Yeah. Now, first I have to do it at a 30.
For interface?
Yeah, my interface is
low.
50.
Yeah.
I did not find.
Well, the interface is a standard. Or no, yeah, it is an interface.
Can you mox it?
No.
Okay.
No.
You could have given yourself a 20 bonus before you rolled, but you didn't.
I didn't know I could do
It's
that.
fair enough.
I did mention it, but I only mentioned one. We're learning the rules.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So you can't find it. You have to stall for more time if you want them to find it. You can for free. You can try and brute force hack any one of the synth morphs.
I'll try
per
that.
action, but -30 penalty, and
They know you're doing it.
they know you're doing it. So it's combat time. So
Yeah,
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna leave that. You want me to try?
so that's escalating.
I mean, I'm not scared of them at all, but
So they're still. So what?
would it be better for
Can
me
I
to...
see your skills, if you don't mind?
Yeah, of course.
It's all about.
What's on
This,
the?
would
this
it be-
game has quite a bit of setting mastery
Yeah.
required of it.
Well,
It'd be
they're
better for us to just free fall out of here, but I'm concerned they're going to follow us. Like,
If you want to try to run,
I mean,
not necessarily. I mean, it depends on how far you go.
that's fair.
Because they have to. They're there to
Comet
defend.
miner. So, like, say something that's going to make them not.
Oh, you can also
this.
make a rep check too.
So you know Joseph. You know Joseph. They think you know Joseph.
Yeah,
Like, Joseph obviously has power in the mining corporation.
right.
So, like, explain how Joseph is going to, like, fuck up their salvage order or give them bad veins or, like, like, make their life hard.
Or you could make a rep. You could call in a favor. You have at rep at 50.
Right.
So you could be just say like, look, instead of giving over your bodies, I can give you guys a great review on Yelp for miners, which will help you do better getting your next gig.
Melp.
Actually, I think I'll go with that with this kind of like.
So they're still shaking you down, but for a favor.
Yeah. Is that which favor would that be though? Is
That would
like
be one of the three.
okay. One of the three. Yeah, sure. I'll.
So roll at rep at 50.
Okay. Yeah, I will go with that.
goddamn space rednecks.
Yeah, that succeeds 15 under 50.
Right.
So yeah, no, that's what I do. I basically tell them I'll throw them a favor digitally. There's no need for.
I'd like to add you to my professional network on E-LinkedIn for space miners.
Yeah.
The Titans should have finished the job.
What do you think? Where do you think the Titans came from?
You know,
was LinkedIn.
dude. Give me like stall them a little bit, and I can find that signal to that bomb.
Yeah, you could make one more try.
All right.
So you can spend one.
I mean, if we don't have to blow them up,
Yeah, that's
No,
kind
no,
of,
that would be better.
No, I tell you, I'm just gonna still kind of quietly look for it.
well, once you have that signal, you can also that essentially becomes a tracking device. So whenever they
Yeah.
show up, yeah. Anyways,
Nope.
all right.
It's not.
They hacked it together from two different things.
No,
so-
I'm more thinking like the fucking space rednecks can't have a proper thermite track. God.
It was made from a toaster.
So they say, all right, all right. So if you ain't a confessor, that's fine. But yeah, no, we appreciate that. We're trying to get work closer to populated, Extropia. So like this would be good for that.
of course,
So, yeah.
I understand.
I
that.
appreciate
Yes.
being able to use you as a reference.
Oh, it is no trouble.
All right. So
Salam
spam
alaikum.
comes.
yep. All right. So you continue on towards the scratch base.
Yeah.
So
That was good. Sorry, that was a shitty thermite.
I'm sorry. I just like the shakedown for social.
The thermite charge was sentient!
I really did.
Feed me karma on
I'm like-
Instagram.
Amal, I really did try.
I understand. There was no need to kill them.
Well, no, they're robots. I'm sure they just translate.
Until you get the weapons of the scratch base. Then petty revenge.
So you continue on towards the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, here we are.
If we succeed, bad reviews.
It was worse than Tank Girl.
So meanwhile, so what was your plan again exactly?
Tell her we'll meet her there.
Plan that.
Yeah.
Then watch her go there through her own eyes.
Okay.
See what is there. If nothing's there that's bad,
Okay.
then we can just investigate through her eyes and then not show up.
Like, I'm a forensics person, so
Yeah.
this is like my jam. My jelly, my peanuts.
But I
and my
would
peanut
much
butter.
rather not follow her to, exurgent ego uploading nightmare hell ambush.
All right. So she heads off to another section of the tunnels. Obviously.
And also, do we know what happened before? Because the actor memories of me as well.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a few of them. So give me a research check to dig through them and find the right ones.
Luckily, I'm a grad student.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, what is Ecto?
An Ecto is basically a little handheld computer.
Okay.
Like
60 out of 60.
Ecto.
all right.
Yeah, it's a PDA.
So basically, the main use of an Ecto is like, I want to connect to this network, but I'm suspicious of it. Instead of using my brain Wi-Fi, I will use this handheld computer.
I'll make sure
We
there's like a
stuffed,
few.
we stuffed Bill in one time when he got squished by a giant killer robot.
Oh,
centipede.
fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
We spent most of the video fucking up the graphic interfaces of them, so
yeah.
Okay.
they couldn't basilisk hack us.
Okay, making sure. Like, I
All
might
of
ask
ours
about
looked like bad VHS tapes.
There's a few things to ask about later because I don't have the full literacy of this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
None of us do. That's the point.
Yeah.
Well, some do at this table.
As she heads there, let's see here. She continues on, and she gets the call and response signal, and she doesn't just says, "Oh, hey there, Steve. How the confessor's going?" But as she tries to go past him, she says, "Whoa, this is a restricted tunnel. You're not allowed to go there." She says, "What?" So she's just talking to this guy, and the guy is apparently not wanting to let her go past the tunnel.
And this isn't the memory?
No, this is the live feed.
This is the live feed. So
Yeah.
I made.
So the memories. All right. What are you trying to find exactly in the memories?
So she said she met me there before, right?
Yeah.
Find me where she met me there before.
Well, this was basically the last place where they met, which is just past this tunnel. And basically, you were leading her on and saying, "Oh, I'm going to look up. I'm going to just find something out." You were real curious about what the confessors were up to, because.
So smart.
And you judging from this response, and because you made your research check, you realize you were basically seeing if the confessors were what they were doing. The reason why you hadn't made contact with Mariposa is Mariposa, the triad bosses. You weren't sure that the triads weren't something wrong. There wasn't something wrong with them. Because, a bunch of people disappearing on, do I really want to... so you were actually first concerned with the triads, and now you were investigating the confessors before you made the handoff to Mariposa, the original reason you were there. So you were asking a lot of questions about the confessors. She was telling you to head past this because she knows that's their territory or some place that they frequented. They've taken all the cameras down there, that kind of thing. So... she doesn't know much else beyond that, but so she goes away. But you would guess that you would have somehow kept sneaking on ahead without her. So
Okay.
So this is sort of the entrance to that area, that turf.
All right.
And now she's
Bingsley.
they've expanded the border.
Quote unquote, Bingsley wants to get to one of these vanishing sites to kind of see maybe what happened.
All right.
Yeah, you with her memories, you find there's another place like a week and a half ago that you could trace.
All right, Bingsley, you be careful. You go do that.
Yeah.
If Chang calls, I am not here. We need to ghost her real hard for the remainder of this.
Okay, so I'll tell her the truth in respect you're probably going to vanish and I won't see you for a bit.
Yeah, I need to get a hold of some of these confessor folks to find out what they're talking about.
All right, if you need backup, call.
I think I have a plan. I think I have a plan that'll work.
All right.
Put me in a safe space. So.
Have Niall and Amal checked in?
No.
At this point, you guys are out of mesh access.
I swear they're making comedy out of my name. I don't.
No.
I do not understand it.
You got the guns, Niall?
No. Y'all got them guns?
All right, so you continue on.
That's pretty close. All right.
Y'all got them guns?
Let's get right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Team, Scratch Base, you find a crevasse in the basalt walls of an unlit tunnel, a kilometer from the nearest inhabited space. Inside, you do find a small cache of gear, also a missing steel case, which you know is the payoff that was Chi's original mission was to hand this case to the triad boss.
Well,
This is...
And a note.
IOU.
Yeah, I know.
The note says,
Fucking hold it up to my sensor seat.
well, it's just a little AR note. It's literally just a little ding on your screen. It says, someone is preying on the locals. I'm holding on to the triad payment until I know it's not them. I'll be watching and will report back as soon as I have something. So here's what you find in there. 2 doses of kick, a combat drug, 2 nano bandages, and 1 repair spray. A cleaner nano swarm that can sweep and polish a room, a railgun pistol with armor-piercing ammo, and a disassembler swarm. Nano swarm.
Have a hell of a Friday night with this.
So you have a gun and a plot amount of bullets for it.
Also a gray goo of it.
Yeah.
So
A couple of gray goo of
So
it.
is that a unit of measure?
Well, the cleaner's just for
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
So,
Plot.
It's do you have programming? I assume Niall has programming.
Now,
I have hardware, robotics, electronics, but no program. Oh, I do have programming.
Okay.
60.
Let's say,
Yeah,
if
so
you know
you
what
can-
Swift does, but
By default, you just when you turn the dissembler swarm on, you just pick an area, and then it dissembles that area up to a 10-meter diameter sphere. So you can program it to be more specific, i.e., only disassemble this stuff or don't disassemble these things.
Or this guy.
Yeah.
Get rid of body.
Well, you just do it in terms of materials. It doesn't really understand the concept of a person. It's all just different substances to disassemble.
Oh, the way most people think of other people. Now.
Yeah. So you have that. So you can program it now, but that's definitely a task action. The more complex, the longer it takes. So yeah, you can program it to disassemble at different times and things like that. So it's also adapted for microgravity, so you can just float around.
We're just hanging out
No.
here.
Well, nanoswarms have different locomotion systems. So like one adapted for gravity would crawl, or but anyways, that we're getting too technical. So yeah, you got all that stuff. You can head back.
Yeah. So yeah, I start picking it up, and
You can hide the gun in a compartment
What
on your.
morphs are confessors in?
Let's
It's
see
kind of
here.
weird. 10
Yosef
limbs and no limbs.
is in a. Let's see here. He is in a. He's in a bouncer morph, which is a biomorph with hand feet essentially, so he can climb on, holding on like feet instead of. Hands instead of feet. So basically, 2 sets of hands. So it's really good for microgravity. Cause
Totally not ape.
Where would psychosurgeons set up?
You mean the clinic?
Would they set up at the clinic?
Who?
Psychosurgeons, like a operating psychosurgeon.
If there was like if it was a public service, yeah.
Okay.
Like you want to charge people for psychosurgery things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the ego bridge or whatever. So like,
I have an ego bridge.
yeah, you could set up anywhere. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to
Is your mind hurting you?
make a.
You don't have to set up the clinic. You just need space.
Well, research
Okay.
3. Like, what's the clinic's policies? Can I set my own price?
You have to basically Marpos is the landlord, and if you want to plug into their clinic's infrastructure, you have to pay her rent essentially.
Okay, but I can set my own price after the rent.
Yeah. You're probably not going to get much in the way of clients if you charge much over the market rate. But
No, I'm going to charge drastically under the market rate
Okay.
for nefarious reasons.
Oh, thank God for that.
So, okay. So could I do RREP for that, or would I need to lie to get my way in there?
To just set up.
Yeah.
But definitely a favor would be the best way to do it. You could use R rep. I don't know. G rep would be better, but
I don't have that.
Okay.
So RREP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll that. Okay.
To just set up, that's fine.
39 under 50.
Okay. That's one of your minor favors. So she doesn't recognize you. I assume you're not.
I am not making myself known.
I thought you were a scrap reseller. Why are you setting up psychosurgery here?
I take a hit of drive.
Yeah.
I'm running a little low, and the expense account doesn't cover certain things. But I've got skills. I went to college for like almost 2 years, so I got this all figured out.
All right, roll deceive.
So I'm basically trying to become a mob doctor.
Okay.
Like as quickly as I can. 48 under 70.
All right, yeah. It's like, there's a lot of people. Yeah, we got a wait list of this kind of thing. A lot of miners have claustrophobia issues. Have there's a you get the idea. Yeah, I'm not going to get into specifics, but here's a patient list if you want to go out and get some work.
All right. I start going through the patient list.
Okay.
I also mesh y'all.
Yep.
I have this patient list. You need to cross-reference anyone who might be a confessor off this list.
Okie dokie.
They're going to the front of the line.
All right, research.
I don't have research.
God damn it, y'all.
Actually, no. That's all. Well, yeah.
Spafa has research.
Well, I didn't make the character.
TACnet!
You're meshed together. You basically have TACnet. Yeah, go and roll.
I have a T-Pain emitter robot. It gives me,
And T-Pain.
All right. I know. I'm just joking about that.
All right.
All right. Okay, red 95. But if I spend a Moxie, I think?
Yeah.
Is he-
No, it's
is that an insight?
insight.
I'll spend an insight just to
Alright.
flip that because fuck this. Yeah.
All right, there you go. So yeah, there is a confessor. It's actually Steve.
Damn it, Steve. In a future
Because of course it
in a
would be
future with all kinds of exotic names.
He has a
Steve.
problem he has an addiction problem. He's been using stim sauce too much, which is the local name for the stimulant they use to stay up and work longer. Or actually the narco algorithm equivalent of that.
Yes, Chi. Steve. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Has a problem with the stim sauce. You might check with him.
All right, I'm going to invite Steve in. I'm also going to tell Niall to, send himself to me as an attachment.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you have Ghost Rider modules. You can do that.
Steve jumps to the front of the line.
Yeah. Give me Persuade to get him to come right now. You're going to have to wait. It's negative 20. To not seem suspicious.
Flip it. Hot 7.
Okay.
Had an opening.
All right. Yeah, he's got a narco algorithm problem. So he will come and meet you in the hour. So, yeah, the guy who's guarding is gone now. You can now sit through his brain. As you're waiting, you get a message from Yosef. He's like, hey, you're a new psychosurgeon?
Yep.
Real convincing.
So you're new to this place, right? Are you setting up shop here for a long time? Or you like what is your deal? Like how long are you planning to be here?
Just a little bit. We're here for salvage scrap, but I picked up some stuff in college, and I have some expenses that are not covered by our per diem. They're really into receipts, the business. So,
all right. Well, one of my boys is coming to you for help. So treat him right.
of course,
Yeah. All right. Hey, he hangs up. You can give me kinesics.
31 out of 60.
Okay. Well, he got a 22, so.
Great.
So, you don't know. Does he know? Is he simply being protective of his men? You don't know. So,
Shit.
Find out everything he's ever.
Bat rep.
are you going to use that to conjure up a fake backstory?
No. So
Okay.
can I roll that?
You can, if you tell me what it's for.
Fuck. I fail.
Okay. Do you want to spend Moxie on that?
I can't flip it. It won't even work then.
Ah.
It's only 30.
Okay.
Can I R rep again? Is that how it works?
Oh yeah, remember you can also use those pools to make spins like gumshoe. If you just want to,
How do you do that?
you just say I'm spending a point to do this.
Oh, I can? I don't have to roll for it?
Let's see here. Page 7. Let's see here. It's to acquire clues, primarily.
For reps?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
I want a... I forget what they are called, but they're the little morphs that jack off of your neck when you die.
Oh, yeah.
They're basically, spare morph.
Yeah, yeah.
I want the shittiest spare morph on the station. Legs don't work.
Okay.
No Wi-Fi access. It's basically a black hole you put data into, and you plug in to get it out.
Okay, yeah, you can get that.
All right.
All right, so you're setting that up. You're hanging out with it. Or you're heading to the...
I was going to do some
All right, so you
investigation.
get to the crime scene. It's not too far. Crime scene, quote unquote. It's a tunnel. This actually has light. You're having to wear a mask though, or a vac suit, basically.
Whatever they get for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give me a crime scene check.
So real quick. Okay. Nanoswarms, are they reusable or one use?
They're reusable.
Okay, I have a scout nanoswarm. I think it's a scout nanoswarm, but I might be wrong.
Scout.
Scout.
No, give me scout.
You want scout?
I also have.
Y'all them all, the scout.
That's what it says, dude. Seriously, it's a great typo. Also, what exactly are spec bots?
Spec bots, I believe, are super tiny robots that you can use to move around and
Not quite like a cockroach.
yeah, tiny flying
Swarm.
robot. Yeah, basically.
Not quite a
Scouting spy.
nanoswarm.
Yeah.
Tiny spy bot.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably not as helpful as it could be. But if I were to, I don't know if the scout would. I'll just drop some Clar, I guess. And I guess it's a perception thing to look around the scene.
It is a pretty good strategy.
Red.
All of Eclipse face. Do drugs.
Yeah. Give me a second here. Perceive. I actually nailed. I'm glad I took the Clar because it bumped my perceive to 75, and I rolled a 75.
All right. All right. So you get a 75, or so you succeed.
That's a pretty good success, I think.
Yeah, you actually figure out. Well, one, you notice there are tiny, very, very tiny tunnel, a little hole in the wall that is perfectly smooth on the inside, and you look in it, it looks like it burrows further into the rock, but it's barely.
Oh, this would be a great time for a spec bot.
Yeah, you can send a spec bot in there.
I drop a spec bot.
Deploy spec bot. All right, gang. Deploy spec bot here.
It starts marching down into the hole.
I will send a
But
quick
with your
photo.
perception, you realize that this looks like the kind of tunnel that Nanoswarm would disassemble. Or
Oh, so I will send this information post haste to the party.
you also can check the public feeds. You could, with your success, you could also get a visual idea of what the miner who disappeared looked like before he disappeared.
I'll get that.
Then you can spend your next action looking through the public camera feed to see if you see him now.
I can do that. That's probably a research next time. So
Yeah. So what do you want to do next?
one, I'm informing the group.
Okay.
If I can, if I'm allowed
Yeah.
to, because actually, I think I've got an encryption app.
Yep.
So, use it, and then send them that, and then I will try to figure out who vanished exactly. More like 31 out of it made it. 31 out of 70.
So are you trying to see if they're anywhere on the cameras now, or are you trying to learn more about the person who disappeared?
Get background information actually, because that's
All right,
more
give me a
important.
miner's name. Profession, not a child. No.
Chang.
All right, Cheng.
You got two Changs?
Well, I mean,
Oh, wait,
Beijing
do I-
is a Chinese corporation.
I was like, fine. Shang.
Shang.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shang.
All right, so Shang, and besides, we can just refer to the other one as Jade, because it's Chang.
Yeah.
So Shang is a miner, an indentured, who managed to actually pay off his debts, and seemed to be connected to Brinkers, wanting to build his own Brinker habitat on another asteroid, and so was trying to save up resources to send it that way. Hard luck story. Lots of them out here. Nothing extraordinary. And so that's what you get with that. So
Okay.
meanwhile, Amal, and
Yeah.
what are you going to be doing?
Okay, so I'm out of the tunnels.
Yeah, you're back
Okay,
towards New
great.
City. You're back in the New City area.
Okay. I don't have a lot of research capabilities, which kind of sucks. But I know security,
Yeah.
and I want to kind of.
Well, you've got enough clues now. You can give me a security check.
Okay, yeah, I want to try and understand. How to phrase like to use that skill though to get what I'm wanting.
Okay.
I want to start trying to understand like the disappearances because I feel like that's kind of really what I keep running into.
Sure.
So, no security to study the patterns of what security's doing. Because people are disappearing. Like, how are they behaving? Like, has that changed their behavior at all? And then maybe I could use that
Sure.
to figure out, like, is it somebody in power? Something like that. So, that's...
Yeah, you can study the victims.
That's
see
my
if there's
bullshit.
any.
That's my
Is
bullshit.
it,
Any patterns?
or is it Titans? Do we have to destroy?
Crit
the
success!
Critical?
It was not a superior critical, but it was a critical.
Okay.
11 under 80.
All right, 11. I mean, yeah, no, it's critical. It's critical. Yeah, it's so you at this point you're all but certain that Fa Jing is not involved in this.
Okay.
It makes no sense from their point of view. One thing they have at this point you realize they probably have a few dozen security bots, if not synth morph guards. They probably have some heavy fixed weapons on. They could kill everybody on the station. Nobody could stop them if they wanted to. And there's no profit motive for it. Like the fact that you haven't detected any sensors. If this was some sort of lab that they were testing results in, there would be better sensor coverage. And you haven't even seen covert ones. So there's nothing about this that makes sense.
Okay.
From a corporate point of view.
Yeah.
So that rules out them. The triads too. The triads don't seem to be themselves. They seem to stay near the clinic and just basically make their money selling services to the miners.
Right.
They
don't profit from less miners and people.
Well, I mean, you could see scenarios in which they could, but that would require the triads to go out and go grab those people.
Yeah.
And they're not. And they certainly. And the thing is, yeah, if they were doing that, they wouldn't have set up shop in the same area. Like they would have just shown up, taken a bunch of people, and left.
Right.
But they're not. So nothing about that makes sense to the triads. So the confessors, you have no idea of their all the operations you've seen. Seems they have some sort of territory that they're defending in the middle of the tunnels. You don't know anything else about their beliefs or the ideology, so you have that's a mystery. And you don't know, and you can't rule out if there's another group. For all you know, the confessors might be working with somebody or against another faction that stays entirely out in the tunnels.
Right.
Yeah, either it's another group or you can't rule out the Titans either because. The randomness of this does look.
Yeah,
there's no pattern among the victims. They don't seem some from. You don't, of course, know all the victims, but the ones that you have, there seems to be no rhyme or reason to it. It's not on fixed. The dates. Sometimes there's several. Sometimes there's wide gaps between the disappearances, the age, gender of the people disappear. You do see some evidence that the confessors. There was some sort of public outburst a few weeks ago, but that's been expunged from near the border between New City and the tunnels.
Okay.
But you don't know anything else about that.
Do I see any confessor groups going around?
There's usually pairs of confessors, or one or two, every once in a while. Yeah, there's but not all the time. There doesn't seem to be that many of them. Maybe,
but do I see any right now where I'm standing?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find one.
Yeah, I want to go find them.
Okay.
And roll.
We see two of them.
Okay. And I go up Neo-Sufi philosophy to try and debate them on to kind of evangelize and kind of get a cross debate going so I can try and understand their their ideology a little bit and maybe we can understand
the
what
best
the fuck
desert is space, brothers.
All right.
I'm gonna. What is that?
It's not a critical failure, is it?
It's not a critical failure. Don't even. I'm going to spend an insight, flip it, which will make it a 37 under 70, which is superior success.
Okay.
So yeah, I want that, and I want to.
All right.
Can I get basically what I want out of this? Is
It's
I
not
get
a-
any
it's-
understanding of
Okay.
ideology?
You can rule out that they're not a cult. You try to evangelize to them with your philosophy, and they don't counter evangelize. So they seem to. It seems to be a secular group. You get that sense. They are very suspicious of you, but you're actually because you're superior success, you become less. They he's just one of those guys. Okay, that explains you. They're trying to figure out how to classify you, and by doing this, you've made them. They filed you away as just one of those preachers types. So you've lowered they're not as concerned about you. They're still concerned, but
sure, but
it's not a critical. But So it's not.
Now we don't care.
You're pretty good at telling. If they were a cult, they would have jumped at somebody.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to do. Is
you have to tell me if you're a cult.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So
is Niall with me?
Yeah,
he's with you.
All right, Niall, I need you to, using whatever context you have, find me a air-gapped server capable of time acceleration
On this station?
on this station.
Definitely going to be your one major favor of the session.
Well, I mean, we need 30 minutes on it. We just don't need. We don't need.
All right.
it
Well,
forever.
it won't be the major. It will be more than one of the three favors.
Yeah, I need you to get me. I need you to get me
a
time on
moderate
that.
favor. So you're one moderate favor.
All right, so
What rep networks do you have?
at and C. I have higher rep, but that's at 10, so I'm not even really.
Actually, C would actually work the best because Fa Jing. Hey, where would there be lots of server space? The nice, heavily armed, guarded thing. So that would be your moderate favor.
So I need you to arrange that. I also need you to stay with me on site until this is fixed.
So there's also going to put a negative 10 penalty on this because this is,
Oh, good. I only have to make 30 or lower.
Well, you can. Do you have any Moxie?
No.
Do you have any?
You have Flex Moxie.
I don't. Like,
You have 2 points of Flex Moxie.
okay, well, I have no Moxie points.
Okay, yeah. No, you have Flex Moxie.
I have
That's what
Flex.
Actually, I'll remove your penalty and give you a plus 20 bonus if you spend a point of Flex because you could say you know someone who works there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So tell me about this person. Why would they be inclined to help you now?
You know what? Fuck it. It's a Octomorph friend of mine.
Okay.
We're both heavy into the uplift rights type stuff.
Okay. All right. Of course, he has to keep, or she has to keep that on the down low because what is this Octomorph's name? Better be an amazing name.
Oh.
Mackerel.
I'll go with mackerel. I like.
All right, yeah, macro. That's her corporate name. She probably has a complex color shifting name, but that's not used in Beijing,
Yeah.
Beijing. So mackerel. Mackerel's like,
Yeah.
hey, y'all.
Like, hey, how's it going?
It's going a lot better now that you're here. Do you want to pick up that game of Stellaris 38?
Like, oh, you better believe it, buddy.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, I've got a great time accelerated server.
Never mind.
Yeah,
This is not fucking.
we can do a few hundred
Minecraft.
turns.
You bring it up.
Yeah,
Like, that sounds great. Here's the thing.
yeah.
Like, I'm doing a favor for a friend. I was wondering. We need about 30 minutes on a time accelerated server. You think you could help me out? So that's plus 20, wasn't it?
Yep. Plus 20 to your roll.
So 60.
Yeah.
No. Oh wait, hang on.
You spend another point.
I'll spend another. Can I spend a point to re-roll that?
No, you
You can flip it.
Flip it.
That wouldn't do any good.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll allow it this time because go ahead.
Re-roll.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
All right. So you should be out of flex at this point.
I am.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, of course, but only if you can play me at least 50 turns in time accelerated. We could.
50 turns, you say?
Yes. Give me cog times 3. I'm so bored.
Yeah, I make it.
All right.
It's a good game.
Yeah, Dave. Cog times. What'd you roll exactly?
27.
Oh, they got a 24, so you beat them.
But it's a
That's
good
close.
game.
It's a
Good
very close
game.
game. Yeah. All right. So you get that.
Okay.
I know. I mean, yeah, she's playing the Cephalopod Empire.
They've totally changed it. It's,
Well, you can customize your own.
Oh, sure.
All right. So y'all still here in case of anything. It's Steve. I call Bingsley.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Bingsley, you're my second patient.
Right now, like I'm crawling through a tunnel.
You need to finish crawling through the tunnel, and you need to be my second patient after Steve.
Fine. All right. I'll head down.
Then you can head back to the tunnel. That's fine.
Well, we're trying to figure out where those nanoswarms came from.
I'm gonna figure that out very soon.
Okay.
All right.
I head down there.
I wait for Steve to show up.
Steve shows up.
Okay. Hi, Steve. What's the problem today?
Narco algorithms, Bejeweled 208 is way better than Bejeweled 207. And it gives you that narcotic high when you make it's free to play, so you get those ads in your brain, but you come to love the ads.
You come to love. Point for Ross.
At first, guys were laughing at me, and then it got to the point where I liked them laughing at me because the ads felt so good, and the jeweling felt so good.
Okay, 39 out of 50 for pharmacology.
Okay.
So he's talking about narc algorithms, right?
He's in a synth morph.
So I would understand like what synth morph model he's in.
Yeah.
So I could like give it a name or something.
Yeah.
And okay, all right. So here comes the lie.
Okay.
Oh, Steve, I saw you on here. That's why I got you in here quick. So you've got a model K6-1208.
Yeah.
You know about those, right?
No, what about them?
So look, when they were made in the yeah, they are. But when they were made in the Planetary Consortium, they were made with the prototype of the Freeman technology, which means that your whole cognitive architecture is built for tasping. Now, in the end, Cognite ended up blocking it in the Senate because they were going for a goodwill marketing thing. But the hardware architecture is still there. So if you're developing the own positive emotion, it's redoubling your addictive impulse.
Oh God. Oh, no.
So the only way I'm going to be able to do this, because you have an architectural reinforcement in this, is like, I got to do deep vibe on the ego. Now, if I kill the tasping impulse at the root, the architecture there is not going to hit you, and you just need to stay off the narco algorithms now once I kill all desire to do it for you. Yeah. And I can add in some, like nausea and algorithms and various other things to trigger if you feel for it again. But we're going to have to pull you right out of there, and we're going to have to get you out of the I can't do anything in that cyber brain of yours because that's just hardwired to be tasked. But you're on drugs, so,
Do you have the facilities to do it here?
Yeah, I got an ego bridge. We can handle it right here. It'll be really quick. It'll actually be faster to work that way because I won't have to work around your architecture, and we just do a re-download. You're fine.
All right, give me persuade. Normally there would be a negative 30 penalty because that's a big ask, but now it's normal.
23.
All right. You do that, and he agrees to it. So he signs the automated consent form. So
I alpha fork his ass. I throw the copy into the prison of the spare morph and hide it in a drawer.
Okay.
I do psychosurgery and actually cure his addiction.
Yeah.
I get a 43 out of 80.
Yeah.
I dump him back in his morph, better than fucking ever.
Yeah.
And I slap him on the case morph off and send it on his way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in your drawer, I was once a man.
Basically, he was once a man, and now he's in the void. Actually, he's trying to load up the Jewel 208. Well, the one in the spare. But yeah, he that takes an hour, because psychosurgery ain't instantaneous.
Bingsley's next.
Actually, as you're heading back, give me perception. Perceive.
It's still within the 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still on drugs. All right.
Yeah.
Black. 25. Yeah, made it.
Yeah, you see the guy.
Okay.
He's actually, you notice he's heading into the tunnel you just left.
Man. Boop, boop. Hey, Chi.
He's in no talk mode because, psychosurgery is pretty...
Okay, so the guy who just vanished.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
I can take the call.
But, all right, no, so different guy. Okay, the guy who vanished.
Amal is available. You can talk to Amal. Beep, beep.
Amal?
Yes, brother.
Y'all, is y'all there with you still? Or
No.
Y'all's
He
gone?
has left this form and moved on to Cheese.
Listen, the guy who got vanished and probably pulled through a tiny hole in a wall, I'm watching him walk right now.
Well, that is odd.
I don't know what Cheese game is right now. I think I should start going in that direction. I just need to make sure somebody knows where I'm going.
Where are you currently?
I give the location.
It's not too far.
I got him tagged.
You can meet up with him and make a free fall check.
Why the fuck does my giant robot spider have infiltrated 60? Yes, I will go with them.
And
apparently I'm the sneakiest monster tank
what did you get from the drop? Anything we can use in case it gets hairy? Or?
Oh, do not worry.
I mean, normally I use a railgun pistol.
Let's see. Well, you can get like a predator type camo, something like that makes your infiltration a lot better. Also, in space, when there's vacuum, there's no sound, so you don't have to worry about clanking around. Anyways, so give me a free fall.
Yeah, free fall.
Yep. To bounce off the walls and zoom over to it. Like Sonic.
Sounds like a ton of fun. Yeah, I'm fine. Superior success. 52 under 70. So yeah.
All right.
I get there. All is
And
well.
he's the one with the gun.
Can he use it?
Yeah, great gun.
Is he physically capable of operating? Okay,
Yeah.
I he's got hands. Okay, that's right.
I
okay,
am great with guns.
All right, cool. No, if you're great, you're great. Okay.
All right.
I mean, I would normally run with this thing. Maybe she can get a hold of us later. I left a message, but
God damn it!
Well, I just got back on network, so I am not sure where she is.
but it's going down now.
Well, then...
God damn it!
Out of character, sorry. In character, not sorry.
I think you got that flipped.
Yeah, y'all, you can participate too if you want to. Mm-hmm. But you have to pop into one of their Ghost Rider modules.
You just get a little pop-up.
No, I'll just keep playing video games. It's fine. You guys deal with the person who
Bejeweled
disappeared
208 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll go after like
Stellar
it's like,
38.
it's like you are a competitor.
Ah!
Like, I should probably get back. Are you? Is he in like? Please don't jump into my head mode.
Yeah.
It's a
he's-
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
You're not jumping into my head.
No, you're already in his head. You're just
Yeah.
he's basically in do not disturb mode while he literally hacks someone's brain.
Okay.
And
If I don't know the con, how am I supposed to keep up with it?
anyways,
So I'll peg one of my other two compatriots.
Huh?
I've got all the weapons, and
Yeah.
I need you to program this nano, so you should probably ride with me.
Oh, okay.
We're following
I'm
Vanish.
a winner.
We're following Shang. Shang
all
has
right.
vanished.
So who's going in first after the?
Probably the one with the gun and I'm guessing
Shang.
armor.
Oh yeah,
All
no,
right.
I definitely
So
want
give
to
me an infiltration.
and I'm totally I've got all this spider programming to be totally sneaky. And, yeah. I don't know what my sneak is, but 25. I assume to pass under it.
All right.
infiltrate.
It is infiltrate. You're right.
You
Duh.
sneak up on them. On Shang, you can see he's got sort of a glassy expression on his face, and he's kind of carrying a. He has a bunch of gear that was in a bag, sort of a backpack that he was carrying, and he's just sort of working on a machine. So if you have a hardware skill, you can try and analyze what he's trying to build.
I do.
Aerospace.
Nautical.
Any hardware skill.
I can see through
Any
you.
of them. Okay.
Yeah.
What are
I'm
your
with you.
skills? What are your skills at though?
I have hardware robotics at 50 and hardware electronics at 60.
So is it only one
My
person rolls,
aerospace
or
is at
60 is
55,
fine.
Can we all try,
Yeah,
or-
probably.
Yeah. Well, they too, because they're.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Okay.
that
No,
would
I
be a
didn't-
no for you. And a nope for me. So.
Damn.
Like he's building. Like, what's he building on there?
It's certainly not an aircraft. That I can promise you.
Or is it? You don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't infiltrate.
Yeah.
You're.
Oh, wait, you
we're
can
tack
tech-
knitted.
yeah.
So give us a hardware roll. I'm feeding
okay.
you. I'm feeding you.
Okay. And nautical. I know
It's a basic check.
Yeah, red. 47 now. Can't even flip that shit. But
All right.
Like
Not if you
we're
know
all
what
like,
he's
what the fuck is that?
You can at this point you can just watch him and wait for Chi to.
Let's just watch.
Yeah. Basically, we're just.
It seems like he's going to keep building for a while.
keep sending Chi little pings.
I
You know.
ta- I
Do
ta-
I get
I tack it
messages
back
that
to-
they've
Taylor
fucked up
Redden,
everything?
They haven't fucked up anything.
You know, if you
They
let us-
haven't. No one's
if
noticed
you would
them
let
yet.
us in on the plan, we could like work with that. But no.
All right. I let you in on the plan. I have the ego of a confessor. I can't interrogate him if someone can program a symbol space where I am God. I will fork myself and go in with him, but I need to stay here to maintain my cover and keep doing psychosurgery.
Would that be programming or would that be an
Programming,
actual, I'll see what I can do.
So program the server so that I have full admin privileges.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a simple bare bones one.
All right. I alpha fork myself into the Ghost Rider that Niall's no longer in,
Yep.
using my ego bridge. I program my servitor bot to take the cortical stack out of the spare morph and my Ghost Rider, and to, in a very specific order for slave and admin privileges,
Yeah.
install me and start the accelerated symbol space for 30 minutes. And then I go to town and cut apart Steve's brain, looking for anything I can find.
All right. Give me roll times 3 for the forking and the
I'm actually super good at being okay with this. 59 out of 60.
Yep.
That's a superior success, though.
Yeah. It's superior success. So yeah, you're real good. Give me psychosurgery. You can have a plus 10 on that because you got a superior success.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that an
Out of
11?
80?
77 or 79? Yeah.
79?
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right.
I lay Steve out in very organized rows.
Yeah.
I do an inventory of Steve.
It's like that scene.
I audit Steve.
Please narrate one of Steve's irrelevant memories as you're dissecting them.
Pickle Steve.
Looking at the stars and feeling wonder, he uses it to feel better about his life in the void from his childhood on Earth. I delete that shit real quick.
Oh my god.
Because that is not what I am looking for.
The first time he tried Bejeweled.
Yeah. Really sticking to on the station. Confessor stuff is high priority. Feelings of shame or nervousness get put up on the stack. Really just doing an inventory here.
All right.
I have a digital clipboard out.
Okay, so you're doing that. At this point, you finally get pinged and you're caught up to date with what they're doing. So you can advise them if you want on anything that they are doing. Do you have any hardware skills?
No. I am focused
right.
on...
That's not what we
I am focusing on torturing people's minds.
All right.
And my own.
So you don't see, you don't recognize the kind of machine that he's building. So yeah, you guys can all talk and figure out what your plans are. Or,
Would my detailed knowledge of speculative fiction have any bearing on anything ever?
impressing other sci-fi nerds.
Damn it! All right.
Also, how long does this take? Because it is accelerated.
It is accelerated, but it's a complex task. If you can just watch, you can watch for another. Well, you only have 30 minutes, so yeah, for you guys, 30 minutes of real time. So you're using all of the time you have available.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Because that gives you better results. So you'll get the story out of him, and you guys are just keep on.
Yeah, I'm logging updates. Like there's very clearly something wrong.
Is
with
there a way
this.
to observe him? I don't know, psychology. I've got so kinesics. What is the exact detail on that skill? Like what?
Kinesics is lying.
Body language, it's sense motive.
So remembering how this guy
He's not
behaved-
talking to you, so you can't use it.
But okay, so the
Oh yeah, you can give me
Watch-
kinesics checks to see if you. Yeah, you saw.
is
his
he
gait.
is he acting?
Yeah, you can
funny?
see his
Yeah,
you can see his
yeah,
movement.
Yeah, give me kinesics check.
24. Yep, made it.
Yep. His several
Is he
twitches.
Is he moving differently?
He is moving differently.
He's twitching.
He's very twitchy.
I have an idea, but it would probably get us killed.
So okay. Well, you can. All right. So 30 minutes.
Should
You
I
get the
approach him?
information, and you observe it. So
Well, basically, I have write myself a report.
okay.
Then when we're done, I have the servitor unplug both
Yeah.
and inch back to me where I'm still doing psychosurgery and never left.
Yeah. Are
And
you just formatting the server?
what do you mean?
After you get the report done, what are you doing with the?
Well, we only got 30 minutes of time, so
Yeah.
the server is just blank.
Well, I assume you're formatting before you return it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you and the other one go away. The other, yeah.
Well, no, I download myself to
Okay.
the ghostwriter. That
Okay.
I leave Steve there
All right.
to
So
get
you're merging.
erased.
So you're merging yourself with your alpha flux.
Not yet.
Okay.
I am on the ghostwriter.
Okay.
So I will write myself a detailed report of what happened
right.
and then go through a full-blown debug program to make sure I am not infected with an exurgent program.
Okay.
But what does myself say to myself about what Steve knows?
Well, I mean, are you getting that report even before? Are you going to check that for infection? The report for infection, or you?
The text file? No.
Okay.
I'm going to hope that that's not a basilisk hack.
You get a terse text file. It appears the confessors are quarantining. They've quarantined a Titan artifact in the center of the asteroid and do not wish anyone to know about it because they are trying to contain its infection and they do not know how to destroy it.
Okay. What is that Titan artifact?
Steve has never seen it.
All right. I run psychology or neuroscience. What would be better?
To do what?
See if I am affected.
Neuroscience.
75 out of 80.
Oh, you realize the call and response thing. That whatever strain of insurgent infection is caused by that Titan artifact must cause reproducible verbal tics, involuntary verbal tics. So if you say that,
What are they? Because Steve would know if he was in charge of quarantine.
If someone's infected, when you say that first phrase, they say Iltu Buzage Ishtazuma. So basically, they say another phrase which is not translated.
Okay.
There's also other signs with it. People who are infected the first time they're infected go through a grand mal seizure. At least that's what Steve believes.
But I am not infected.
As far as you know. As far as you can know.
Like my fork isn't.
Yeah.
With the neuroscience roll.
Yeah.
The 75 out of 80.
75, but again, that's a cursory examination, blah, blah, blah.
All right, I merged with myself.
All right, well times 3.
Going crazy. 19 out of 60. We were gone for a half hour. It's fine.
Yeah,
Well, granted, it was days of subjective time for my other stuff. But
exactly. Lucidity, you take 1 lucidity.
fair enough, I guess.
Because it's...
All right, I call everybody.
So it's half an hour later, the guy's still working.
Yeah.
You guys are also still connected to the mesh network. You get a message from... hey, this is the manager of the Best Rest Inn. You guys haven't checked in yet. Do you guys want to check in?
Soon.
Work.
Where are you?
Somewhere.
Okay. No, give me InfoSec.
I will give you that infosec with
It's a
my
really
hand.
dedicated night clerk.
The night clerk.
I will find my tenant.
13.
All right. All right. Someone tried to hack you. Well, it tried to hack him, but I assume you're watching.
Well, yeah, he's
hack.
basically your aunt.
Yeah.
With tech support.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone just tried to hack.
I helped on a Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah. But it pretty much happened as soon as the person from the hotel called.
As soon as Sefa
Or you can say Bingsley. Bingsley's
Yeah,
good.
Bingsley.
Yeah, like, okay, hey, meatbag, yeah, someone just tried to hack you.
Wow, rude.
It's true.
Listen,
You can think of a word for me.
Listen, keep them off our back. I've got an idea. If the confessors are making them say words, right, they're going to fuck it up, right? So we try to make them. We say the thing to make them say it.
No.
So we do that, and then maybe I don't know. I guess whenever Chi finds something, maybe Chi can add to that. So are you ready to shoot someone?
Oh yeah, you guys are getting pinged.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so
that is
Yes.
on the board
Yeah.
for you.
So
if you
we're
want to
answering.
see that.
Hey, so if you can kill the surveillance there, do that.
There's no surveillance here.
We are in an unsurveilled area.
All right. Well, if you think the guy is the
Oh,
confessors,
he's fucking infected.
yeah, the confessors are quarantined some sort of Titan artifact they don't know how to destroy, apparently. And the verbal tick is a call and response, so I tell them what the response will be.
Okay.
So if you think you can handle it, you can test him
Yeah.
by saying what the confessor said.
Okay.
Then let's do that. We're on the same page.
Oh, you also know the confessor's standard protocol is to actually grab the person and then forcibly take them to a remote location, and then use psychosurgery to try and amputate the infection out of their brain.
Well, we've got a location we can take him to.
Well, do you want? Well, that's taking a Titan infected person to a population center because that's a clinic in the middle of the city.
True.
So they take them to a different ego bridge in a remote location in the tunnels.
So we can figure out a secondary location.
Or you can just kill him. I mean, you can just kill him.
I was saying, this doesn't bother me.
Well,
So,
I mean, I could see what he's all about.
Yeah.
If you kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
all right, so we have a plan.
You want to dance with an infected
We'll
cortical staff?
confirm that he's infected
That's
or not.
all my character wants to do. It's literally my purpose for being.
So we confirm if he's infected or not, and if he is, we take care of it.
All right.
Because that's what we're supposed to do, right?
So who's going to?
I will speak to save him the trouble of having to speak and aim at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go to him now.
All right.
I'm so fucked.
All right. So you're just stepping out, and
Hey there!
Hey, sorry, it's me.
he turns and looks at you.
It's fine.
What you working on?
Be ready to dispense those nanos.
You're not supposed to be here. This is my area.
Yours.
Yes.
Wow. Hey, what's it feel like being...
My name is Sheng, and this is my claim.
That's great. No, it's fantastic. What are you working on, though? That doesn't look like mining.
Leave.
Shansuhiro Yanaksha.
He responds. Iltubzunga Ishizuma.
Shoot.
Dive behind the spider.
Will times 3, because that's an insurgent.
Right. I'm going to flip that.
Okay.
Because that would be what? Moxie? I guess?
It's whatever Will is. Yeah,
To dive?
No,
Will's like,
because he just confirmed that was an exurgent.
Yeah.
And then, I get the fuck out of the way. So,
All right.
I'm firing.
All right. Will times 3 first. That's
Okay.
an exurgent.
Can I flip Will?
Yeah.
You want,
with
me to
Moxie.
you want me to get the nanoswarm
Moxie?
to devour
What about
this guy?
Flex?
Flex is for narrative
we need his
purposes.
thing.
I don't make.
All right.
His stack?
You take 3 lucidity.
Okay, where does that go on the?
It's a top right lucidity.
You're fine.
basically
It's
standard.
just 3.
Yeah.
Everything's
Okay.
fine.
Basically,
You're trauma-
if you take it's your trauma threshold. If you take it,
It's a one.
So, anyways, make your firearms check.
Yeah.
With a rail pistol, you get semi-auto, burst fire, full auto.
Full auto.
All right.
Crit success.
He has holes.
I have an under 70.
Shit.
He's just dead.
All right. Let's bring the
just
buddy
dead.
back. Find a way to hide that. Anybody have a good way to hide?
I offer prayer for him first,
Yeah.
You have cleaner swarms.
and then
Clean that.
clean that shit.
Program it.
We'll get the stack first.
The cleaners you don't have to program.
Pull
Okay.
the stack and let them clean it.
All right.
He's taking the sack out.
Who wants to touch the stack?
That is the question.
Oh.
You don't know enough about this insurgent virus. This particular strain. You see, the insurgent virus has many, potentially infinite number of strains. Each one has its own way of transmitting to each other. So there's some strains that you can pick up an infected cortical stack and you'll be fine. There are other ones that if you pick up the infected cortical stack, you're dead.
Yeah, you're fucked.
So you don't know.
Are there any any items we have that are defensive? in
Can I
nature
use
to
a
this?
It
maker?
depends on the strain.
Okay.
Like
So-
you do not have guardian nanoswarms.
I've got a scout. I've got my.
Yeah, you can have what
TP
your
maker.
bot. You can have your scout nanoswarm can't pick up objects.
I have a maker.
Makers make chemicals and
Oh, so I can't like make a grabber stick.
No.
Okay.
If one of you has a hardware skill, you can improvise a mechanical tool from the parts of the bot.
Electronics or robotics?
You
Robotics.
have a servitor bot?
All right, I'll try.
Get a bot to do it.
I've got spec bots. They're not very big. I've got a T in the whatever.
All
the
right,
T
I'll try
rating is.
robotics. I'll try to
A
whip.
T-ray emitter bot, I'll say, can do it.
Oh well, fuck. Okay, then I'll use it.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
All right. It digs out the cortical stack.
Come on, Spot.
Yeah. And
You're a surgeon now.
All right. Are you an exurgent? Because you have
actually,
to
this
tell
guy
me
was in a
if you-
synth-morph too. Most of these guys are going to be in synth-morphs.
Okay. We
'Cause
bring the cortical stack
they're
back.
miners, and they, don't have the money for biomorphs. Also, biomorphs take more money to upkeep because,
You have to eat.
Advise Chi to make sure his schedule's
Synthmorphs, I
clear.
love it. Synthmorphs, you can just leave
Because
it
we're
in a
coming in
closet.
hot.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do with the body? You're gonna the cleaner morph can get rid of your evidence that you were here, but it can't get rid of the body. You can disassemble it if you program it, or you float it out there in the middle and just tell.
Tell me you're coming.
We're going to inform you. Yeah.
Buy me a case.
Sorry.
Buy me a case morph.
All right.
That would be a moderate favor. That would be.
We don't have the server anymore, so I need something else.
Yeah.
A rep.
rep. Yeah.
Rep. Yeah. I'll throw
It's
that.
only the moderate, not the 3-1, but
All right.
the 1. By the way, you only use the favor if you make your roll.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't.
I will attempt.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You might.
Fuck.
No, that's success. That's crit success.
100.
Yeah.
Double zeros
Oh,
is crit
shit.
success.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
no,
no.
you totally got it.
Sorry, I was thinking the other way around.
99. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was just
99
talking
fail.
about.
So okay, so yeah, we've got this, and we'll have it delivered.
Yeah. What do you want how do you want your critical success to be critically successful?
It is a fully secured thing that is like ready with a kill switch and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, it has a kill switch for
It is
some
like
reason.
made for dealing with extreme
Actually, this is
bullshit.
a repurposed griefer bot, which are case morphs designed for, just running out.
Being shitty.
Yeah, being shitty. And they all have kill switches on them because, hey, if you prank a senator's speech, they want to grab a critical second and interrogate you, so kill switch yourself.
Gee, we're sending you a shitlord model 5000. for this purpose, and we'll be down there shortly.
Yeah, it's delivered to the clinic.
I forked myself into it.
By the way,
Have you a good time?
do you guys want me to eliminate this body completely?
I forked myself into it, and I tell them to keep the stack there.
Okay. No, we'll keep the stack, get rid of the body, or we can.
So you want me to?
Can we hide the body
Well,
temporarily?
do you want me to have it devoured?
You
Or
can
do you
shove it in another side tunnel if you're willing to touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
I can't touch it. So
Do you like that swarm?
not mine.
All right, then devour it or something.
Program.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yay, program! Yes, 58 out of 60.
All right. It destroys the body and nothing else. Or it starts disassembling the body and nothing else. So
Disassemble.
there will
Make
be no
dead.
trace left of him. Are you telling? You can also tell it to disassemble the machine he was making if you want. That'll take longer.
We haven't looked at the machine yet.
Yeah,
Sure we have. We don't know what the fuck it is.
You all failed your skill checks.
We can try to study it further while
21 to alpha fork myself into the griefer bot.
Yeah.
All right. So I go into the tunnels. When people look at me, I make it look like I'm griefing myself.
Okay. How does that look?
What? Say something. What? Say something.
I on all the screens, I just have. I'm just trying to ask questions.
Yeah.
And sea lions.
Okay.
And I just gamergate myself through the hallways so that I am ignored.
All right. You don't have to roll for that. That's yeah.
Until I get to an abandoned section, and then both of myselves, book it to get to the area there.
Okay. So you're done at the clinic. You've treated Steve.
And other people's while I was waiting to cut Steve apart.
Yeah, you did that. You treated a few other people. So you paid Mariposa her rent essentially.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way there. Give me another infosec check. Y'all.
Done.
Yeah.
Do it, y'all.
23.
All right.
If I ever get another cat, I know
Someone-
his name.
Y'all.
No.
Yeah, someone's still trying to hack you. Attack your group.
Man,
No.
you should do something about that.
Anyways.
Turn your mesh off.
Well, you can't TACnet if you fucking turn your mesh off.
Well, I'm about to be there. Once I'm there, turn your mesh off.
All right, yeah.
All right, so you all get there. Actually, give me a perception check.
Me?
No, you.
Me?
Yeah, actually 2 perception checks. Tell me which morph.
Well, the one I have, because I don't know how to resleeve in this dude.
Griefer morph has no pools, we'll just say.
Crit fail on this one.
Nice.
Griefer morph. Also a fail.
Okay. That's great. All right, so you get there. You guys are all there in the same area. You have the infected cortical stack. The body's been disintegrated. The machine has
You
been
want me to
left
destroy
aside.
the machines as well?
Well, let's wait on that.
Well, at this point, it's going to take too long.
Drop the mesh, because apparently people keep trying to fucking hack it. And we can just talk to each other. Weird.
Can I breathe in here?
You have a vac suit, I'll say.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're pretty cold because it's not like it's sort of like it's one of the emergency vac suits that, it's like a grapefruit sized thing that springs around and you grab it from the ship. It's not like an industrial mining suit. So I would say because
I mean, the griefer's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'm probably
I
in a
don't
vac
think
suit
it's
as
going to be
well.
fine for long.
So, yeah.
smart clothing basically turns into a light vac suit.
Okay, so I've got smart clothing.
Yeah.
I thought
all
that
right.
just
Do we
meant
have
it would
cameras
respond.
or anything?
You have them on your the spec bots and shit like that. But
I have a
are you talking
fiber
about
eye.
public?
All right. So we find like a closet that was used to store equipment or something. Something with a door we can close.
Well, not here. You're in like a side tunnel that Shang was using.
I know, but Shang would have had like offshoots and stuff in the tunnels in case of cave-ins.
You can leave the
and stuff
tunnel
like
and go
that.
and find one of those.
Yeah, we're gonna find one.
All right, everyone else, give me perception checks.
I make mine.
Odd 6, yeah.
I stopped briefing myself.
44.
Okay.
Crit success.
Crit success.
Oh, the confessors are like, there's 4 of them out here watching you.
They're like, we're
They
being
kind of
watched.
have you surrounded.
It's like, we're being watched.
I reduce suspicion by high
My
five.
OPSEC was premium, son.
It was, but it's a small island.
You're a piece of shit. That's what.
I reduce suspicion by high-fiving the grief bot.
Well, it's a small insular community, and you're the only outsiders, so they have nothing better to do. So they're watching you. They're not. They don't have their guns drawn. They're watching you. So because they have nothing better to do. That's what. And you crit failed, so you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, with your crit success, you can see that they're basically trying to tail you, but you saw right through that.
It's actually like I was like point them all out. Like, all right, there's there, and there.
We can figure out how to ditch them somehow, or we can kill them.
Yeah, they don't know about Shang because you got rid of the evidence, and
There's
it
no
was
need
very
to kill
quick.
them. We've done.
They might be infected.
Yeah, you can all give me
worthwhile.
kinesics checks now that you've seen them.
Okay, 30. Yay.
32 made it.
30 exactly. You made it. Yes.
Yeah, anyone, if you make it, and it sounds like, yeah, some of you made it, you realize, yeah, they're obviously not so suspicious of you, they're willing to attack you, they're a paranoid insular group, and and now that you know their secret, they're guarding a Titan artifact, they want to make sure they don't know what your deal is, and they want to protect it from, you might be mercenaries trying to steal it.
They don't know. They don't know we know their secret.
I know, but they assume everyone's a corporate saboteur.
Okay.
We need to figure out how to get rid of them.
They know, at this point, Steve is their worst fear is Fa Jing finding out about it, because Fa Jing has enough military power to take the Titan artifact and do God knows what with it. So,
we need to get rid of it.
for all they know, you're, essentially Pinkertons hired by Fa Jing to find out what their secret is.
So wait, they're following us?
Yeah. They're trying to be discreet about it.
Psychology.
Yeah, they're essentially miners playing spies.
I could try to persuade them to fuck off.
All right, psychology 39 out of 80. If they find out something big, are they going to run and go handle it themselves or call someone else to handle it?
It depends on the scale. You know that they all have weapons, so they probably have rail weapons or assault rifles of some kind. But if it's you,
Like, basically, if they discover something big, is their organizational hierarchy enough that they will, like, go and try and handle it themselves just to get a pat on the head? Or will it be, like, calling in to bigger guns? I am just a messenger. I'm okay with...
it's a self-appointed gang of vigilantes essentially. So they're going to take care of things themselves.
Okay.
Their only leader is Yosef, and he's basically.
And with my kinesics check that I made,
yeah,
have they seen us?
they know. Yeah, they followed.
No,
you.
but have they seen us, seen them? Do they know we...
No, you got a critical success.
Okay.
Or Niall did, so he was able to, guys, look cool. Float casual. Like,
All right, so I turn on a speaker, I guess?
Sure.
Is there any air? No, we wouldn't hear anything, would we?
and this, not right. Actually, I'll say there's air. You're pretty close to the city, so there's air. It's just not heated, so it's.
Not enough air. He's
Yeah.
doing the vac suit. So I turn on the speakers, like,
Yeah.
all right,
It's
everyone
also
go,
cold. So.
everyone go mesh autistic, shut things off, and
We did that.
So look, I was trying to get a bead on the hidden vein that Fa Jing never finished out over here, but in my searching for that, they have agents infiltrating the organization. Now I couldn't tell from where I forked him where it was, but this Steve fella is apparently working something big with this confessor group. We need to stay clear of that. It's got nothing to do with our profit margins, but it looks nasty. So basically, I'm hanging a jacket on Steve, so they run and go fuck with Steve.
Deception.
We do other things.
Oh, by the way, you can all do a short recharge. You've had enough time to do that.
Yes.
So you get 1d6 and.
Fuck! I spend my moxie on it.
Yeah.
All right.
68 out of 70.
If it's
Waste of a 6, but yeah.
You can restore 1d6 points of any pools you've spent.
All right. I roll
All
four.
right. So you do make it?
I do.
68. That's good. Yeah, they immediately take off. They're gonna have a talk with. They're gonna have a talk with Boy Steve.
We go hide
Yeah. All right.
Find a new spot.
somewhere in a far away tunnel.
All right. That's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Even the confessors won't be able to
And
find
we
it.
find a door we can lock my griefer morph inside with a bunch of spec bots, T-ray emitters.
Yeah.
I got 2 specs, a T-Pain. I'm calling
We
it
hook an
T-Pain.
ecto to it and turn all of its fucking display screens into like live feeds of what's going on.
Okay.
And then far away on the other side of the locked door,
Do we do like an ecto?
with
for
all of
this?
the guns facing towards it, looking at all the screens to document what's happening, we see what I can find in the cortical stack.
Okay, so basically the door you found, you find an abandoned explosives dump.
Yeah.
With explosives, or?
Well, no, like it's
Empty.
emptied out now.
It's basically like
I think it's a worthy question.
a former space.
It'll have a big thick door on it, though.
Yeah, it had a
All
big
right,
thick
cool.
door on it. It was used to store thermite and other explosives.
So-
and yeah, they've long since tapped out this vein.
Oh, I bet these were actually decent thermite charges. Damn it!
You've
So
got to
big
let
Fa
that
Jing
go.
logo on.
Would my ecto come in handy here?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
actually, the griefer morph is covered in screens, so
Okay.
we wouldn't need that.
All right, cool.
I would just turn them to show, like, raw text files of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could forensically see what went terribly wrong.
All right, because
and
it's
destroyed my
not.
brain.
So you're playing you, not your griefer morph you. So I get to roll for your psychosurgery thing.
Okay.
What's your psychosurgery?
80.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Make secret checks.
What? What?
Let's see here.
I won't have to worry about remerging with this one.
Whoops.
All right. What is your goal in doing psychosurgery? Are you trying to cure him, or are you just trying to diagnose and learn as much as you can?
Diagnose and learn as much as I can.
Okay, that's easier to do.
So
than trying to
that,
cure.
yeah, that could be.
You don't give a shit about poor Shag.
Well, I mean,
He's fucked.
That's fine.
He got pulled through a tiny hole in the wall. All right.
Actually, no. At this point, your science cop, you can give me some sort of criminal investigation skill.
Forensics medicine.
Yeah, forensics would work. Like,
50. Yeah.
actually, those small tunnels that could have been a nanoswarm. Nanoswarms can be used to infect people. The surgeon virus.
Okay. So he might have been infected through that. Great.
Yeah.
look, man, I have singularity seeking, social life action, and science. I'm Rick, not Morty here. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
All right. Let's see here. All right. You're diagnosing it, and you're all watching this, and it's a little stressful because you're out there. Everyone, give me will times 3,
Look.
except for you. Yeah, you. That is your motivation.
I'm good.
Made it.
Odd 6.
All right.
I'm at 3. I'm good.
All right. So this takes an hour. You're out here in the void. Well, not the void, but the vacuum of an asteroid tunnel.
In a brain.
And I assume you're all not connecting to their published network.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Because we seem to keep getting
We're-
hacked badly.
We're keeping an actual visual.
Just because I roll shitty for the NPC hacker doesn't mean they're a bad hacker. It's just I'm rolling poorly.
No, I'm calling him a bad hacker.
We're staying off mesh, and we're just like keeping an actual physical.
All right.
eye.
Did anyone fail that?
Nope.
All right. You're all just cool as cucumbers. And you get a report back.
Watching a screen,
I get a
looking at
cucumber
another
once.
screen.
Yeah. The surgeon virus is it's damaged errant programming. It doesn't. It's in your own opinion, the griefer version of you says that this is a strain of the virus from a damaged Titan artifact. It has no will. It's just something that was broken and is on repeat. It doesn't have it doesn't seem capable of transforming its victims into anything. It's just giving them commands to build things or to do things, but it's dangerous, obviously, but it's not doesn't have a will of its own. It's one of the weaker versions of the
Benign.
Yeah. Well, not benign. It's definitely malevolent, but it's one of the weaker versions of it.
But like the stuff it's building is not part of a larger plan.
Well, it's part of a larger plan. It's essentially like it had a plan, but imagine deleting every third character of a plan.
Okay.
So it's like a fragment of a plan. So it's like a degrading Titan artifact that is becoming less stable or less coherent.
Okay.
Why am I building this espresso machine? It's part of the plan. Somehow.
So you're guessing this person is basically what in one of the strange I forgot what it's called actually, but one of the sleeper sort of Manchurian candidate strains where they're given mental programming to do certain tasks.
Mind stealer.
Yeah, Mind Stealer, but it's you can't even tell what. Well, I mean, it's not. It's very hard to figure that out. The best. In your case, it was trying to build a nanofabricator. But
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good, but it didn't have any instructions past that.
Build the world's biggest bripe.
What's the object it comes from? Is that in there?
It was infected through a swarm that's inside. It was inside the body, but like it sends out swarms at random intervals, or it's whatever the artifact is. It can send out nanoswarms.
And that's what they're trying to quarantine. The confessors.
Well, whatever's building the nanoswarm.
I'll info down.
Is there any information on Shang that indicates how he got infected?
He was just mining, and then nanoswarms entered his body.
So they're being really shitty at quarantining it then.
Well, they don't understand how it works. Looking at what Steve's knowledge is and what happened to Shang,
Yeah.
they're miners who are doing. They're not not experts in containing exotic post-singularity AI super weapons.
So if it can develop its own nanoswarms, how would you quarantine it or destroy it?
You don't know. You don't know enough about
Blow
it.
the fucking asteroid.
Well, that would kill everyone on the station.
So
There are thousands of people on the station.
I'm joking.
Yeah. They're firewall specialists. Their entire servers of firewall specialists who specialize in answering this kind of question. It would require building, I don't know, super disassembler swarms, or getting a scouring ring, or some other alien weapon. Or there are solutions, but you don't know what it looks like. You don't know how big it is. You don't know if it has any other capability. You don't know if there's actually an intelligence in it. Is it just a machine on repeat doing the same thing over and over again, or is there a fetch in it?
Would this be an
with
attempt
will
at
and
thing,
purpose?
or-
And just it can't, has a broken body, or is it broken mind, or is it just a double?
Well, we
machine?
don't have anybody that we can get orders from.
If we
You can contact your proxy.
if we try to
You go back to the new city. That's the only place you have to broadcast out. You have to go back to your ship.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you guys talk about your plans. I'll be right back.
Talk amongst yourselves.
like IREP is
The
our
Holy Roman Empire was
firewall.
not holy, not
Yeah.
Roman,
rep
nor an
thing.
empire.
I'm just thinking.
Discuss.
Attempt to grab a big fucking boon with this, or
Or butterflies are not.
So the
flies.
confessors seem into this. We could just let them know who we are and let them know that they're not doing a good job and try and take over from them.
I feel like that feels like getting shot at. I don't know.
We definitely can't take.
That's an option.
Yeah,
right?
okay, that's one.
We have one rail pistol.
Yeah, we
so
definitely can't take them through.
I
force.
don't think storming it is a good idea. Not to mention a good idea for containing it.
Yeah.
Mass murder's not an option. All right. So
We could put it on the shuttle and just launch that bitch way out of the system.
we're already projected outward. So yeah, it would just
Yeah, we're already way at the end of the system.
Send it
Just-
straight to
you
the
just-
sun.
You basically shut off all the computers, pick a direction away from the sun, and then just basically program it to burn until you're out of fuel.
yeah.
Or send it directly to the sun.
Well, you're in the outer system. That would take years.
Yeah.
No,
someone
I
could
think
easily
it's better to go
stumble across
out
it.
than in here.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, salvage rights.
Yeah, exactly. Also, yeah.
So we can try and get the confessors on our side. Mm-hmm. We can try it. We cannot activate Fa Jing. That's as bad as for us as it is for them.
Yeah.
We could put
They
it,
would take it.
we can they would be thrilled to have it. We could put it on a ship and blow it out of the system.
If I'll say for free. If you get a detailed study of it, like a first-hand experience with it, which is obviously extremely dangerous, and you can send that data somehow back to Firewall, they could come up with the best solution for it.
I have a couple thoughts. One,
Oh, by the way, I asked my griefer the call response thing.
He does not. He does not.
Okay.
He does not seem to be infected.
I've got spec bots. I've got a scout nanoswarm, and also
One typo, Sean. One typo.
someone has to do it. All right. Is there any way we can tap Jade as an asset, or?
They won't let Jade into the area, remember?
Yeah, true.
Also, Jade is a blogger who is desperate for new news.
Yeah, listen,
want to
we
trust her
sneak in and stealth ops this. We find way more guns and go intense at it. Or are we trying to get the confessors on our side?
By the way, you also have the steel case, the payment for the triads. You could give that to them if you wanted a favor from them.
So I'm not very stealthy.
I'm not. I don't have a body.
You are stealth personified.
I'm fairly stealth.
So stealthing in means limited access for certain assets.
I'm starting to more like, let's try to get the confessors on our side.
We have 2 people who can persuade, at least. Can you guys persuade at least?
No.
Okay, well.
No,
two.
sorry.
Well, I mean, I can try and talk some, some
I can't
bullshit
I
around
can't
them, but,
lie
like,
for shit. I don't have to see, but I can persuade. So, I'm trying to pool our assets here, figure out what our best approach is. So we can.
I have minimal stuff I can talk about, but
So
I can
basically-
try
Well, you only need one person to
commiserating
make
as,
the roll. It's
common
not,
minor
it's not
or
a full red markets negotiation thing.
I'll make it sure. All right.
Yeah.
I am definitely on board with talking to them.
Okay.
I mean, it's more like, okay, those who are good at talking should go.
I mean, you can before you meet them, you can send a message to the ship, which would then be relayed to Firewall to give them a status update before you beat them.
Okay.
So in case they jump you, at least some word gets out.
That
So you don't
might
have
be-
to go back a third time without knowing anything.
That might be the best. Is there probably not really much of a way to smuggle our shit?
You can also do another short recharge. You had enough time to rest if any of you actually spend any pool.
How does that work?
You roll a d6 and you get that many pool points back. You allocate them however you want.
Is that Moxie, basically?
Any of them.
Okay.
Any of the pools. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So if you roll 3, you can put 1 in. So you got 5, so you can allocate
I've
this.
now
So
had
all
enough
back.
time to
Okay.
study
Yeah.
the security of the place. Maybe I can con Ross into giving me a little bonus.
Well, I would say
smuggle the stuff in.
what the security aspect is for both digital and physical would be backing up. Or I guess it sounds like we're going with the persuade thing.
Yeah,
Sounds
so-
like, yeah,
but-
we don't
but
have
having
to.
a backup
If you have a different idea, that's fine.
I'm trying to think of other ones, but really it's
Yeah, well, again, getting triads as backups would be your.
I mean, having a backup, having a kinetic backup plan would be a good idea.
That's what I'm saying. So you guys would basically be able to cover.
So you want me to talk to the triads and get them as backup?
No, I can go smuggle all of our equipment off the ship.
you can try.
I've had enough time to study security. I think I can.
So that can at least be a good
Yeah, I think I can
boost.
Well, I mean, we could get Mariposa as a backup because it
Yeah.
could be like, hey, you know that money I was supposed to pay you? Well, the confessors have that.
Well, it's actually an item. The item in the case. You don't know what it is. but
Yeah,
it's
well, whatever that was, they have that, and you don't now.
Yeah.
because they killed me.
okay. You could lie.
Yeah, we could do that.
You see the case. It's right on his body. But yeah, that's right.
So, yes.
Well, I meant like the thing I had before, right? Didn't I have a case and I got on a tram?
You
Yes.
deposited it in the scratch base.
Oh, okay.
I have it. I literally have
Well,
it.
it's been edited though, right?
You don't. That was the footage of it.
Yeah,
they
but-
made it look like you were dropping.
Who's
the case.
they?
Whoever that hacker is, probably.
All right, so the guy working for the confessor.
Probably.
So hey, here's this footage.
Yeah.
It's got. If you know anything about these confessors, they obviously edited it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they didn't want you to have this.
If you don't want to give the payment to the triad, that's fine.
What is the item?
You haven't opened it. You weren't told what it was.
Let's do that.
All right, it's locked.
What's in the box?
What is in the box?
You can give me an N times 3 check.
Yeah, okay.
No, she.
Oh, yeah.
She set the password.
Gotcha.
20 out of 45.
Yeah, it's what it. Oh yeah, that password.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I Hearts Rainbow 44. So you open it up. It's a advanced industrial disassembler swarm hive.
Advanced industrial disassembler swarm hive.
Yeah.
You say?
Yeah,
Perhaps advanced enough to eat a Titan artifact, maybe.
depends on the size of the Titan artifact.
So look,
It also depends on what defensive capabilities the artifact has.
we take a risk with the confessors, okay? Or we take a risk with the triad, and then take a risk with the confessors.
Compound risk sucks, but then again, it could pay off. What do you guys think, y'all?
I mean, I'm thinking have some backup might be good, but
Trying for the name.
No, I mean they've worked for Firewall before.
Amal?
Posa has before.
What do you think?
I mean, I would feel more comfortable if we had some agency in all this.
They could just
So-
give you more guns too. Like they can give
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
No.
Well, I mean,
well, that may be good. Like it's not having to. We wouldn't have to smuggle things onto the station.
I mean, so if you want flashy, I guess we could do that. Or
I also think we should probably just go ahead and complete that mission anyway.
Okay.
You know, the getting the thing to the triads.
Yeah.
Well,
Before.
I mean, not if we need the thing to disassemble the X threat.
Well, we don't know what the thing is. We should probably find out what the thing is.
Didn't we get another payment, though?
Gordian knot here, isn't it?
Didn't they send us with another payment?
No, they said they would be here in a month.
Oh, okay.
So we could promise that the thing will be on site and just keep it somewhere secret, somewhere safe, and then use it if we have to and go fucking whoops.
Well, you just think Mariposa knows I'm here by myself. The Confessors know we're all here together. So if I go to Mariposa by myself and it goes way south, you've got me and a Griefermorph locked in a closet that you could use, and you could basically go for the Confessor plan.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep. So you're going by yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the clinic.
Okay. You head back to the clinic. Mariposa's there. By the way, Mariposa is short, bulky, and bald, sleeved in a security podmorph, wearing a miner's vac suit covered with stickers and graffiti. So,
Flare.
yeah, basically. Lots of stickers all over her head and torso. She has dozens of pockets and pouches on her person where she stores everything from nutrient bars to cortical stacks. As she beats you, she is reaching, where's that nutrient bar? And cortical stacks fall out. It's haha, don't mind those. Anyways. How you doing there? What was your cover name?
I made up something different every time you talk to me. Hey.
Yeah.
I used the cover name from last time. It's me again. You guys know where we talk?
I never actually met you last time. What? Yeah, no, here, come in here. Come in the security. Come in the quiet closet.
Okay.
Faraday caged, cut off from everyone. Just me and you.
Kinesics, is that real? Did she never meet me the first time?
Yep. You can roll that.
Critical failure?
Critical failure.
Oh no, she's on to you. She's about to kill you.
Griefer ball?
Well, you critical failed. Do you want to downgrade that?
Yeah, I do want to draw. I'll spend flex for that, right?
Moxie.
Moxie for that, yeah.
Flex is only for narrative purposes.
Okay.
You don't know.
Okay. Well, just forge ahead.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry for the subterfuge earlier. I didn't know if you betrayed me.
No,
when I didn't come back.
I didn't meet you the first time. I've just been waiting, overdue for my payment. Don't worry. I reckon.
Well, I show her the footage.
Oh. Of you taking the edited footage of you taking it to Fa Jing? Why'd you do that?
I didn't. Look at it. It's edited.
Oh. Well, yeah, it is. Huh.
Look, I've been being hacked since the moment I came in here. And the reason I got hacked is from one of the confessors flying around here. And I also went missing in one of their areas. Gee. And also I discovered one of them is infected with something.
Deception. You're trying to blame the pin on me.
I mean, for all I know, they were definitely the ones who edited it.
Yeah, no, they did edit it, but you're trying to say that they had the payment.
Oh, okay, yeah, I am lying about that.
Yeah. You lie about any of it.
13 about 7.
All right.
I'm fine.
All right.
But it's a good lie. There's only one tiny part that's not true.
All right, well, it's going to be an opposed check. She gets a 64. What's her kinesics? Let's see here.
Oh, my god.
Kinesics.
And then
it's 65.
And then we all died.
Critical.
Boop. You'll need to spend 2 to upgrade it. All right. All right. She buys that as you get basically.
Also, we're in the quiet closet, and I smell really good with my enhanced pheromones.
All right.
Ooh, I'm musking the shit out of this closet.
All right. All right, so she believes that Whopper, because
it's not a Whopper. It's an excellently crafted lie from any perspective.
It is an excellently crafted lie.
Yeah, you can say the dice failed me. I'm fine with that, but I'm on point.
You are. Yeah, everything is true except for the one thing. It's like, okay.
Which is how lying works.
I know.
Guys, that was a perfectly decent lie.
So, why the hell would they do that? How'd they even know that you had that?
I don't know, but considering I found somebody that was infected, I'm really worried about what they're doing with it.
Wait, are you saying they're all infected?
No.
Okay.
They could be trying to quarantine something infected. They could be using it on something infected. I don't know, but they have your payment. I need to figure out what they know, and I need access to what they have. and I need to know what happened to me. But while I know that you've already done your job, if you would like to be paid for that job, you're going to have to help me get that back from them.
Look, I don't want to rock any. It's a small ship here, but like, you're putting me in a tough spot.
Look, I'm pretty capable. I think I just got blindsided the last time. If you could just strap me up, like I'm naked out here, okay?
All right, but you also call in and arrange for backup payment in case this doesn't work out.
Okay, I can do that. It'll be here in a month.
All right. All right. You made your deception check, and like it's a reasonable thing. This will count as one of your minor favors, though. So,
Which rep?
G if you have it.
No G.
All right.
FR at and I.
I for arranging the payment.
I get that back if there's. I never actually get payment, right?
What kind of? Let's see. They have shredder pistols. Let's see here. What else would they have? What kind of gun do you want? What kind of gear do you want?
Big.
Armored vac suits would be good.
All right.
Fucking
An assault rifle railgun.
and yeah, a heavy gun.
All right. Yeah, they can give you a kinetic assault rifle, and or shredder.
And a fire and a sidearm because I'm totally a spec ops. I need
Oh yeah.
I need my drop piece for.
Kinetic pistols and medium pistols and assault rifles. They can give you that.
All right, I want a kinetic pistol and an assault rifle.
All right. They give you that.
And an armored vac suit.
Yeah.
Or however many I can get.
Why do you need more than one?
I'm gonna layer them.
You don't. That's not how it works.
No, okay, I just need the one then.
Well, shit.
Because you're by here by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you want to look, if it's you going after the confessors and we're not involved, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all I need.
All right. Yeah. All right. So they give you those. They give you those weapons. The armor will give you. Trying to figure out what the armor would give you because I'm using basically weapon stats from other things. So.
My armored vest is 410.
All right.
Which I can wear under or over a vac suit.
All right. Increase both armors by 2 for that.
So whenever he gets back, can I at least get one of those fucking pistols?
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Saying.
You can medium pistol does 2d10, the assault rifle does 2d10 plus 2.
So I give Murder Robot the rifle.
Yeah.
I give
2d10 plus 2.
You keep a pistol, I'll keep a
Well, the
pistol.
rail pistol they already have as armor piercing though.
Yeah.
So.
what's your guns?
I give the pistol the.
Well, no, we've already got another pistol.
Yeah. So you keep.
I know, but we have
45.
enough for everybody now.
45.
Right.
You take the armor piercing,
Yeah. He's taking the rail.
and I will take the shitty Saturday Night Special.
Because I may or may not hit it.
It's
But,
just like a standard gun. It's
Yeah.
2d.
but Murderbot gets the good gun.
Yeah.
Because he's Murderbot.
And I'll try to hack things. That's basically what I do.
Electronic
like
warfare is like fucking legit. in
Look,
this setting.
I can kill myself and put you in a griefer, but you might be infected.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, so you're loaded
You
up.
can make loud noises at them during the firefight.
Badger.
Marco's going to say, look, if it gets really bad, and if there's going to be if you think there's going to be an outbreak, just here. She gives you like a little, basically equivalent of a panic button. And I'll send some of my boys in because I don't want this station to get overrun.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah.
We know you're good for it.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we wanted to work for you,
Yeah.
with you. Like, I'm sorry this happened, but, I didn't know you had, I didn't know you were working with, it's in addition to having something on your station.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you guys are thorough. So you have a panic button.
All
If
right.
it gets too bad, you can push the panic button. We'll see what happens.
Throw triad guys at
Yeah.
it, which is the cyberpunk go-to move.
Yeah.
All right. So
When in doubt, piss the triad.
how do you want to make contact with the confessors? Do you just want to message them and be like, meet us here.
I need to talk.
You find a place where we should make a contact with the confessors, Mr.
Okay.
Killbox.
What criteria are you looking for? Like lots of escape routes?
Cover, escape routes, ambush.
I mean, what are your priorities?
My priorities would be escape first, because if they have exigent, we don't need to turn this into a zombie fight.
Favorable lighting, a decent eatery.
So,
Well, I mean, if we escape, though, they're going to know who we are, and it's also over.
right. But I'm just saying, like, my priority.
If it goes turbo, we should make sure we can...
Yeah, cover is also, it would be number 2.
We can make sure we can murder them and go suicide mission for whatever they have.
Security would work.
All right, then that is what I will roll, because that is one of my best skills. Yeah, that is a superior success at 45.
All right. Given their territory and blah blah blah, you realize that the artifact must be near the physical center of the asteroid.
Right.
And you find essentially a tunnel that was used for multiple veins, multiple tunnels. So it's basically, there's like 9 tunnels leading in or out of it, and several of them lead up towards the center of the asteroid. So that would be and it's right now it's not in use. It is, but not very often. So it's fairly abandoned.
None.
And lots of mining carts and that kind of mining
So
equipment.
we have our metal crates.
And it's there's tunnels leading all 360 degrees. So like there's one center platform, but they have tunnels leading up, leading down, leading all to the side. So
you can drop them a coordinate that forces them to approach from a certain angle.
Yeah.
And then
No, totally doing that. Yes. And let's see.
So yeah, you have your choice of escape routes, and you could set up.
What's your guns at?
35.
All right.
I have guns at 60, but, info more.
No hands. Yes.
Hey, I got a griefer, man.
actually, yeah, if you were to take
But it's
over,
possibly infected, so no thank you.
Well, I mean, lots of things are possibly
it's a
infected.
one shot. Come on,
It's possible. It's possible things.
it's a one shot. You can do what you want.
What about?
Also, you would have a kill switch.
That's true. We did establish that.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right,
It'd be
I'll-
nice to have hands.
Both times 3.
All right, I'll fork myself.
No, you're forking yourself, or are you just going to put your thing in there? Your ego.
Yeah, I'll fork myself.
If you fork, is that going to be primary? You only get to play one of your forks, is what I'm saying. You want to roll your own gun skill.
Fine, no, it's just gonna be me in there. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Let's
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Both
Both
times.
times 3.
Have it large.
Blood.
No.
No.
3 stress, 3 lucidity.
Okay.
All right. It's doesn't like it is kind of stressful.
Like, oh, this is what the no.
Yeah. And you're kind of clunky in it. So
What were you expecting? Wings?
All right.
Yes.
I give it my gun.
Yeah. What is you got any other fight skills?
your
like,
vigor goes down by
combat,
1.
anything like that? No.
My what?
Your vigor goes down by 1,
Oh,
and your insight goes down by 2 because you're in a shitty morph.
lovely.
All right. So
I'm just house ruling that.
scientist cop is with me
Yeah.
out in the open. Friggin' death.
Do you have a saddle?
Deathbot number 2 is sitting in a tunnel, one of the side tunnels up and out, so where he can see once they come in.
Okay.
And she's
But they
primary
won't be able to see him, which I
don't.
Which I know I understand means if they go back the way they came, he won't see them. But like it keeps them from detecting him. That's my thought process on this.
What's Joseph Bevos? What's his name?
Yeah, Joseph Bevs, BVES.
This.
I call him
Yeah.
because he already contacted me once.
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Hey, I work for an organization that is responsible for protecting people from exurgent dangers. I know what you have, and I know what you're struggling with, and I can help you, but you have to not freak out, and you have to be cool.
Persuade minus 20.
Is there any way I can do an assist on this, or probably not?
Be cool.
Is that an 11? Or 22? Holy shit.
22.
All right.
Candor works.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. You are? You can help us?
Yes, I can, but you got to be cool, Jeff.
I'm cool.
Joe,
I'm
whatever the hell your name is.
Joseph.
All right, yeah, be cool.
I am cool. We've been holding this for over a year now, until the station is abandoned. We're gonna hold it. Thousands of lives depend on us.
I agree.
Yeah.
I need to see what you have, though.
Okay. So you arranged the meet.
Yeah.
Neutral ground. So, Nyal.
Yep. Narrative bonus.
Okay.
He comes alone.
That's definitely a fleck. Oh no, you got a crit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got the crit. Yeah, he comes alone. You see his light before he shows up. So but he does show up alone. He is just in his bouncer morph. So he's. I guess you show up, float down to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I've heard stories about what do you guys call it? The terror, the anarchist Firewall. Is that who you are, or are you the Titanian secret police, science police?
We don't have a name.
Oh, I guess that's better that way.
Yes.
Yeah, no, anything to lighten the load. We're doing the best we can for so long.
So tell me everything you know about it.
Okay.
Exposition man.
Okay, Jesus. So.
Give me the plot.
Look, I wasn't one of the ones to find it, but I was near it. We were just digging in this 2 months in the operation. A whole work crew went mad, and they started stockpiling scrap in the tunnels. They sent in riot police, their security guys to break it up, and they did. And I never found out what happened to the crew, but some of the other miners like myself, we started looking into things on our own because we can't fucking trust the corporations after this. So we found in the heart of this place, I never got a whole picture of it. It's just this big empty chamber, and I just saw something. It's like mercury just kind of floating there. This huge column of reflective metallic liquid, and there's this mist around it, but it can solidify. I just saw it for a moment, and then we sealed it up. We already had like. We have these emergency doors you can just pop into a tunnel and secure it, and we put them all around the perimeter of it, and we just sort of started blocking off the territory so no one would come near. We started false flagging the maps to make sure that there's no valuable ore in it, that it was unstable, that everyone had to leave it alone. And that was our life until Fa Jing decided to suspend primary operations, and then we can't trust. If Fa Jing finds it, they'll just kill us all to keep it quiet, wipe us all out, delete our backups, and what else can we do?
Okay, how did you learn the call and response?
Well, that came pretty early because people started. We figure it can make nanoswarms, and we keep trying to seal all the little cracks up, but we can't. Keeps burrowing little new ones out. First couple of people went crazy. They start talking to themselves. That's how they respond to themselves. When two of them meet up, they keep saying that over and over again, like a broken Zune.
They say Shansu Hiro Yanaksha.
Yeah, okay. And then they answer.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah,
not personal.
Oh yeah. So it's just early the outbreaks. But we've been trying to seal the patches. It doesn't. I don't know what it wants. I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what it wants. If it's just a machine. If there's something in it alive. If it's trying to do something. Or if it's just doing random things because that's what they do. Is it a bomb? Is it a computer? Is it a robot? Is it both? I don't know.
All right. I need footage of it.
Well,
you said you've seen it.
Yeah. He shows you. He sends you an XP. It's only 7 seconds long. So.
Okay, I watched that.
Well done, sir.
Yay! I make it.
Okay. Yeah.
Have they tried destroying it?
We talked about it. We sent in some. We got like about 100 disassembler swarms and told them to disassemble everything in that entire chamber, and we didn't. Nothing happened, as far as we can tell. So, and
super advanced.
but it doesn't leave it its own that fog or whatever. It doesn't leave it the chamber. It doesn't get far from the whatever
Until it does.
And, well, it doesn't leave that chain. Yeah, well, it sends out little individual swarms, but those never more than a few at a time.
Well, that seems like a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, that it's 7 seconds of footage.
All right. We should go call Firewall.
Okay.
All right.
I don't say that aloud.
Well,
No, I totes agree. Totes agree.
After Beavis leaves, yeah, no, let's go.
Yeah, this is the image you get from 7 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, here, can I, like, what page is it?
19. Don't read anything.
I'm not going to read anything.
I think he's reading. No.
So that's how you defeat it. Oh, right.
That's interesting because that's not in the scenario.
I call Firewall.
It is if you know how to look for it.
And I send them the XP and all the information I have.
All right, you're not. I mean, that's going to take hours at best for them to turn that around.
Okay. Well, we hang out for a few hours then.
Check in at the hotel
I
finally.
mean, this motherfucker's been there for years.
Yep.
We check in at the hotel.
All right. You get a message back. Can you attempt a more detailed survey?
Yes.
Well, it's an option. Like, it was a question. You don't have to do it.
I mean, we can't. What was it? They know we're on a delay, right?
Yeah.
What do we do if I can't attempt a more detailed survey?
We'll take what we have and send it to a server for studying to determine a new mission. Like, you can, at this point, your mission is done. As long as you turn over that suitcase to the payment to Mariposa, your mission is done.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm very uncomfortable
If
here.
you want to push your luck,
And also,
No,
realize
I really want to push our luck.
Yeah,
and also, I don't have free fall. I just realized
but why would you need it?
well,
because
he's
I'm
now
in a morph
robot
now.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, back yourself up. You have that, right?
You can
back
get
up
We're
insurance.
backed up.
I have backup insurance.
Yeah, so do I.
I paid.
All right. Let's send someone to go see it first before they bring in a new server.
Do you have any more for me? I'll
What?
do it.
Sorry, was it?
Let's send someone to go lick it. Come on.
Okay. All right, so you tell Joseph that you need more information. And he says, okay, I'll take you to the... I'm not going past that door. So it's near the heart of the asteroid. It takes you, about 12 hours, or not 12 hours, but it takes
We
you
get
hours.
wires.
Yeah.
We draw wire for it.
All right.
You want to go low or high?
First off, can we get a spare body, a morph for whomever is going to go in?
That would be a major favor.
We got a griefer.
Yeah, you have the griefer.
Are you still wanting to use the griefer, or I mean?
Well, if he draws the short straw, we're using the griefer. His ass is going in.
I was trying to figure out.
So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I kind of like this Futura morph. It's really nice. It has glands.
Well, then draw the right wire. Are we going low or high?
Low one gets it.
All right, lowest goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
So everyone's rolling percentile for this.
Yeah,
Yep.
God, yeah.
Percentile or just
Percentile.
Okay. 16.
58.
63.
Did you just?
What did you
Did you
do?
get lower than me?
You got 20. I got 23. You're
All right,
going.
good. Sorry.
Get in there.
I am science.
Slap you on the butt.
You have science.
I'm science.
Go
cop.
get him, Chief.
Okay,
Science
actually, okay. Shall I go back to being an infomorph and leave this butt for him?
Cover his acid cameras, offloading to a really. Actually, no. Let's put a camera on a literal wire towards an air-gapped hard drive.
I'm also bringing my Scout Nanoswarm, my spec box.
Scouts got to become a thing now.
Yes, I'm liking it.
Yeah, there's an airlock door that they built for it, so you can. Where are you positioning? If you can't have the wire go through the door, obviously. So where's the hard drive?
There's a hard drive near the airlock.
Okay, in the airlock or outside the airlock?
Inside the airlock.
Okay, so
We'll watch it later.
the outer door. So if he doesn't manually close the door, are you going to set the door on a timer to close on its own?
What do you mean?
Like, if he goes in the chamber and he just,
He has no door control whatsoever.
If I get eaten,
So how do you know when to close the door? Open or close the door?
He can knock,
He can knock. What if he doesn't knock?
I will
then
shoot.
he doesn't come out.
Yeah, okay. So anything that knocks.
So
can go
can they
out.
detect
If
vibration?
they can knock in the exact code that I teach it, yes.
Okay, so is there like a shoot 3 times thing or what? I mean,
Yeah, you guys, give me a security check to come up with the secure door knocking sequence.
security person?
I'm all in.
All right.
That'd be cryptography.
Do a thing.
Not along either one. Yeah.
9 under 8.
All right.
We're good.
They don't have cameras in there on it?
No. They're fucking minors. They're scared shit of it. They've never
barbershop
gone, like, he
the
saw
barbershop
it
tap.
from the tunnel. He never went in the chamber himself.
All right. Yeah, don't touch the mist.
No shit.
Okay, by the way, the griefer's now ready for your backup if that's necessary.
Great.
If you feel like you're getting hacked, cut the wire before
By the way,
it gets you.
So I need to roll to just become the infomorph again.
No.
Okay, good.
All right.
I feel better.
My backup is like, if I'm gone, just put that in there. I don't know what the fuck I'll have learned.
Oh, yeah, I can ego bridge you.
Okay.
Psychic surgery to alpha you.
All right.
Because we're taking our time on this.
Yeah.
Whew, boy.
You.
That's not good.
Shit.
Can you spin to redo it?
Yeah.
You can spin to reroll? Mm-hmm. All right, I will spin to reroll. All right, I don't corrupt your soul. That's great.
I appreciate that. Okay. I guess I'm sending the future morph in because it's not going to have any whack-ass penalties, I guess.
Yeah.
My backup is...
Agree for more.
Which will be fun.
All right. Will times 3.
Yeah. What? 6.
Okay.
If Niall had lost, we're just going to throw him in a Ghost Rider and throw him at him.
Okay. So I guess I take 2 lucidity.
What do you hope to get out of that?
Fun? Science?
And then run away like Napoleon Dynamite.
And he's just like totally trying to think, we're safe.
So
What they're doing.
I guess I'm in there with a giant...
Poke him with the stick.
You said I took 2, right?
All right, so as you approach the door, you see a large biohazard symbol in rust red marking chalk. It's not locked, so you open it up. You make
We have cameras in the airlock, right?
Yeah.
So, like, he can get in there and we can start asking him questions.
Yeah, there's
Look at
basically
him.
like a PA system
Okay,
there with
all
a
right.
little.
I've got an ecto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you rig the ecto up to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hooked up to the door itself. So, let's see.
That's
here.
exactly the sound the door makes.
Oh, yeah.
So you lock yourself in there. Your cameras are wired to a hard drive that's inside the airlock.
And the spec bots and the scout swarm are both, like, active.
So you open the inner door.
Oh, God damn it.
The tunnel opens into a large mist-filled chamber. The fog hangs in microgravity slowly.
Wait, your spec bar? No, turn all that shit off.
Okay, all right.
Anything with a Wi-Fi signal, like, don't even bring it inside with you.
Okay, fine. I'll leave them out with you guys. All right, fine.
The fog hangs in microgravity, slowly churning under its own power, obscuring the walls, floor, and
mesh
ceiling.
off.
The room is unlit and unpowered. A radio tagant moat is on the inside of the door. You can read that if you want.
I'll read it.
All right. Well, it's a radio tagant
writes
moat, so you have
upon
to
these
turn
walls.
on your Wi-Fi.
All right. We'll hit that on the
You
way
got your
out.
ecto.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll ecto it.
Okay. No, you use your ecto. Well, I guess you can get another ecto. Yeah.
Somebody loan me an ecto.
Yeah, it's from G. You actually went this way.
Yay!
Collect a sample, report back to Ludra to decide what to do with it. So you got to the door, and you're like, nope, I'll come back later. So you just.
And then I died mysteriously?
Oh no! Well, do you ask? Well, Joseph doesn't know you're that guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to reveal that.
Yeah. You guessed that he probably killed you.
Great.
Yeah, because
Well,
It has come to my
let
attention.
bygones be bygones.
It has come to my attention that you killed me.
So how's this?
in fact, give me a will times 3 check because you're hanging out with him for another day.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
30 out of 60, I'm fine.
Well, you take 3 lucidity as you find your own corpse. Because, yeah, we've had saboteurs and spies coming in there. We think this one was from Fa Jing trying to find out what we were up to. We took care of him.
Good work, Joseph.
Like, do you need a mind massage or anything?
Down, down, down. Into
I found a Fa Jing spy myself. Limited him named Steve.
So the room is unlit and unpowered, and you just see the mist. You can't see the walls, you can't see the ceiling, you can't see the floor. You can't see it from just hanging inside the door. You have to kick off into it.
I'm going to look around.
I'm going to be real generous. Do you have insight? Flex? Yeah, you have flex.
Yeah, I've got flex.
You can spin a point of
Oh,
flex.
you got vigor too.
No, flex. You can have a thrust vector pack, so you can fly
okay.
around.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
All right.
Boom.
We'll give him a fire extinguisher. Go let that bitch like Wall-E.
2 duster air cans, you know.
Do you have a nano detector, by the way?
Nano detector? No.
Okay.
And I'm guessing they were
The
recommended.
answer is yes.
It's not on the
You
sheet.
can spend another point of insight to have
not
one.
a tumor.
Or flex, sorry.
I'll do that just for giggles. Let's do it.
All right, your nano detector is like, bing, that fog is. It is a nano swarm utility fog. Technology level beyond current transhuman levels.
I'm a field scientist. Can I field science the fuck
It does
out
not
of
appear to be hostile. It does block radio communications.
this? Can I field science the fuck out of this? Or
Well, you need to
I
explain
have
how.
knowledge field scientist procedures.
Okay.
I would follow procedure and
Well, this is a Titan artifact. There's no
no procedure. Okay.
Because, these are so random and unique that
I'm gonna gather data and as much as I can, and then
you gather as much as you can from the door.
okay.
You can climb along the outer walls, or you could kick in and float around.
I guess we're gonna float around a little bit because what else you gonna do?
All right.
Yeah. No. I get all up in there.
We are all up in your brain.
Once free from the wall, the fog starts gently influencing your movement,
Oh, where's it guiding me?
beckoning you towards the center of the chamber.
We're gonna go to the center of the chamber.
I mean, you gathered more data already.
Oh no, we're going.
At first, you see what appears to be a dark chasm in the center of the fog, just a darkness. But then, as you approach, the fog falls back, and the artifact can be seen, reflective as mercury, jagged as a cadmium crystal. You can see your own reflection in the face of the artifact, but your flashlights are absent. Give me a will check.
Shit. Right. I think that's a fail. That's a fail.
Okay, you are shaken. You suffer -10 to all actions for the next hour.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, stop being afraid of cosmic
So
horror.
I'm sure he's
still-
doing fine in there.
He's fine. He's fine.
Pushing you closer.
She's doing fine in there.
What are you going to do?
At this point, have I gathered as much data as I can without trying to interface?
I feel really confident about this.
Give me a science check, maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
Black. 50, but I'm at -10, so that's actually a fail.
You should get a physical
You know,
sample
what?
of
I think better yet, I'm going to spend one of my insight to flip that to an Ot 5.
it. You don't have anything to safely take a sample. You should not get closer to that.
Hello?
Oh, the old hello test.
Yep. The fog is just guiding you in there.
All right, I'm going to direct away and just float back towards
Give
the
me a free fall check.
All right.
-20.
Nice. Black. 10. I actually made that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You start pushing away. Suddenly a ghostly sort of shape appears in front of you. It looks menacing and demonic, like a giant mouth that tries to swallow you.
I get into the airlock as soon as possible and see if I can slam
Oh, it's
that.
between you and the airlock.
Oh, okay. Maneuvering, attempting to get around it.
All right, give me another free roll check, -20.
Yay. I'm going to fail this one. Red. 88.
You fly right into the heart of it.
Yeah.
This is not what I meant to do.
It starts. The artifact starts lighting up. It starts emitting these bursts of light, just flickering on and off. Give me an N times 3 check.
All right. Black. 74. Could I flip? I still have an. I'll spend my other. Make that a 47 instead. I'm spending the other insight to make it.
Okay. All right. You do not. You get a headache, But let's see here. Give me another. You can give me another free fall check, but this time without a penalty.
What? 41 made it.
All right. So you get out of the way, and you see more ghostly. You can give me a science check now at this point.
All right. There's no way to flip that.
Okay. All right. You know what you know.
Yeah.
You're on the opposite side of the chamber from.
Shit.
You can go along the ceiling, the floor, or around the sides.
Where does it seem more concentrated?
It's concentrated in. It's hard. Well, give me perception.
All right. I'm going to pop some Clark.
Clark!
To bump that. Am I still at the -10 for that?
I'm gonna pop some Clark.
Okay, so is that a total +10, or am I canceling the -10 still at this point?
Canceling.
Okay.
Got 20 credits
What?
in my pocket.
42, made it.
All right. You see it's along the floor. There's just one little pocket that's very weak, or like the mist is very thin.
I will take the thing.
All right, one more check.
With or without penalty?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No penalty.
What? 22.
Okay. As you do that, you see a buried, just like it seems to be a wall made of fog solidifies in front of you. One fray check. You have to dodge the wall.
Okay, but that's with my crit success.
Oh, you got a crit success.
22.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, you dodge out of the way.
I like spinning fancy fucking circles and like do a loop-de-loop and shit.
All right.
And then I get the fuck to the airlock, post haste, slam the door shut.
Okay. Okay.
Make the call, whatever. Make the signal. Knock on the barricade, and wait.
Okay.
While they all debate heatedly whether I should be let back in, and probably decide I shouldn't be. But
all right. Are you guys going to let him back in?
Or out or whatever.
What would be the standard procedure?
I ask him,
What?
like the call and response thing.
He gives it.
Well, I mean,
No. He's saying he says Shansuhiro Yana.
Oh yeah, he does not respond to that.
I say fuck off. I'm not infected. Trust me. Everybody says that.
Like, that's just what I would expect someone who's infected to say.
I get off the PA.
Okay.
I turn to the group. All right, you know what we should do, right?
Yeah.
Let him in.
No.
Knew it.
No.
Called it.
I mean, we backed him up, but we haven't more.
She's armed. She's backed up. She's got a stack. So she can make this easy for all of us. I'm sure the organization will make good after fighting something this big. This will really boost our rep. But I think that Futura needs to stay in there.
I agree. You?
Do I have a direct line outside, by the way, to speak?
You have a PA button.
Not in any way, shape, or form.
They have to push on their end to communicate with you.
Keep clicking the fucking PA button.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, inherently, I understand what you're saying, but from a spiritual perspective, no. Like, I can't concur with this.
Look, if she's okay and it's fine, she wakes up, nothing ever happened. If she's fine, I can do psychosurgery. It never existed for her. She will never experience any kind of trauma. She will press the PA button one last time. She will wake up in a fancy new body, completely free of any paranoia about whatever happened in there. But if she's not fine, we were absolutely right, and we had to do this.
and we saved the station.
Yes. Does that make sense? This is the only thing. She can take a nap and wake up in a lovely new place free of any paranoia, or we just saved our lives and the lives of everyone on here. And it's really a dual decision. Trust me, I'm very skilled. I can make it as if it never happened.
Ding, 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 ding.
I agree.
ding,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to agree.
You're a philosopher.
I know.
You know that.
I know. I'm having the debate. What
You know
is
that
the greater good?
you know that
the
lived-
versus the few.
You know that lived experience.
Ding, 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 ding.
If you're not comfortable with decision, I can make this decision never happen.
Ding, 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 ding.
All
Ding.
right. Let's take the safe option.
Ding ding. I turn it on.
Yeah.
All right, before you say a fucking word, what is your proposal? Because if you did not respond the first time, stands to reason, you guys are acting like a bunch of paranoid fuckwits.
Or like actual Firewall agents.
Well,
Potato, all right?
I've eaten it. I saw a potato once.
How do you say the name again?
Svefa, or the fake name or the real name?
I know Bingsley, but
yeah.
Svefa.
All right, Svefa. This isn't happening right now. This event doesn't exist. Okay. This can only go. Hey, this can only go one of two ways.
You're on the satellite. You're probably, if there's an infection vector like that, you are infected already. We're all already infected by that.
And yet you got closest.
It's mostly harmless.
Give me Titanium Science Police roll.
Which one? Which one?
There's a science. Isn't there one for the science police thing? Detective procedures.
Oh yeah, I got detective procedures. Yeah, all right.
You've dealt with like Titan things.
What?
Before.
17.
Yeah.
I start listing off actual fucking procedures.
No. This is actually one of them for.
Okay.
If it's an extreme Titan infection, like quarantine procedure.
Svefa, if what you're saying is true and we're all infected anyway, this is going to happen to all of us, and you're just going first.
So here's the deal.
All right, but this isn't happening right now. Look, you're going to press the PA, and you're going to wake up in a wonderful, beautiful place, and that's how this will have happened, and that's how this will have always happened.
Oh yeah, you have a kill switch. You don't have to shoot yourself.
Listen.
No, he's not in the green field.
no.
Yeah, that's right.
He's in the future.
So here's the deal. Can I actually just eject the stack?
If you had, no, you'd need a
No, you need
Okay.
a
neutrino transmitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would basically make your head explode.
I was going to ask, can I
Farcasting.
eject my own stack? I mean, I don't know how that works.
There's a procedure for it.
That would kill you, though.
Yeah.
So
Maybe a synth morph.
Yeah.
in the most
Synth morphs
painful way
can't.
possible, yeah.
Synthmorphs can do that without a problem.
Is there a way you can do this cleanly so that it doesn't like damage?
It is clean. You're going to press that PA button, and you're going to wake up in a nice place.
Okay, if you fuck this up, and there is a hereafter,
I already have a backup of you. If I fuck this up, you didn't even feel any experience or pain by going in there.
okay. Well,
In some ways, it's better. If I
how's this? In case there's a fuck up, I think.
Somewhere the MASH theme song.
Let me give you some like data on this first before we do this, so you have at least some.
Okay, I'm recording the audio.
I relay the data.
All right.
I turn off all sound receptors in my helmets.
Okay.
And just record it on an ecto.
Okay.
And don't listen to anything she says.
The Titans are cool. You want to?
It's like, you could be a Titan too.
That's how they infect people.
In case she starts just screaming zeros and ones.
It's like a fax noise, you know.
Wait, who's that party guy? Party.
Andrew WK.
Yeah, and it's just Andrew WK. That's how they infect you.
Yeah.
All right.
like,
I relay the
Titan,
information. Then
I want
okay,
that.
fine. Okay, you're gonna pop the door. You're gonna do this fast, quickly, carefully.
Actually, you can overdose on Clark.
All right. I'll tell you what. Let me just OD on Clar, and it'll be quick and painless. And
All right.
fucking love my Clar.
What does Clar do?
It makes me more perceptive.
So you're gonna like give yourself a heart attack off stimulants rather than eat a bullet? That's your painless death?
Actually, no, because she can also do like she has biomods, so you can just
Yeah.
hack your own biomods.
Okay, so yeah, if I can do that, then
yourself.
yeah.
Give yourself an.
That's what I was trying to figure. Is there some way I can just
Yeah.
shut off?
Yep.
Okay, I will shut off and just make sure you grab the stack.
Yeah, you wake up in a nice place.
Yeah.
Alright, I send my servitor bot in there to cut the stack out
Yep.
and get the hard drive with all the footage in it
Yep.
and put it in a sealed Faraday cage container. I then shoot the shit out of my servitor bot and leave it in the airlock.
All right.
I then shut the airlock with her and
Have
the
it just
servitor
assemble
bot's
too while
body.
you're at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We dump assembler
I have
there,
some disassemblers going there.
and we get on the ship and we go.
Yeah. You go. You wake up back in Titan.
Right.
Yeah.
If I still have the info from going through all that.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, they get the info. It's up to you whether you want to keep that in memories or not.
I'm a scientist.
It's up to Firewall now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if they let me have
So yeah,
it,
it's Firewall's problem. So this is like, what the fuck do we do with this thing?
Hey,
Yeah.
I did my due diligence twice.
You did.
We all did good.
You all got. You get more IREP. You did well. You found a peaceful solution.
Hooray!
You didn't. If you tried to sneak in on your own without, the confessor's help, they would have tried to ambush you.
Yeah.
And they have mining explosives, so that would have sucked.
The lamest mining explosives ever.
Well, they have actually better ones than those guys.
can't wait to
Those
read
are just random. Those were.
Figure out how badly we fucked up or didn't fuck up.
No, you actually did about as well as you could.
Oh man!
Because the confessors actually.
Good ending.
Yeah.
The guys you ran into with the thermite, those were just standard people. They weren't confessors.
Let's shake down the new.
Yeah, if you try and sneak into the to the heart without the confessor's help, they try to ambush you, and they just try and collapse tunnels on you. So,
fun.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds great.
Well, I'm glad we didn't do that.
yeah. And if you talk to Fa Jing, if Fa Jing gets word of
Really? Where is that?
it, yeah. You can get help from Fa Jing if you're really careful about it, but Fa Jing's installation, by the way, is just like a long-range observation post. Fa Jing just wants to know if any other alien spacecraft entered the solar system. So all it is just a big spy station.
So we can
surveillance.
profit from it because that's what hypercorps do.
Well, hypercorps, they also want to know what the hell is going on, so it's not even profit. It's just they want to have eyes out there. Yeah, that was basically it. Do you have any other questions about it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
I thought I liked
I've never
it.
played Infomorph before. That was interesting.
I didn't cause it, which is weird
Yeah.
compared to most Firewall scenarios.
I guess for me, I'm just like wondering. I guess it's like just flavoring pre-established characters, and it's probably signature characters.
Yeah.
How does having no methane hydrography and pilot nautical help in this scenario?
Well, in this scenario, it doesn't. But,
I'm saying I guess for like future things.
Well, yeah, it's just, specific knowledge. You never know.
And to ask
the
again,
knowledge skills are always meant for
when
everyone
does
with it.
no sci-fi literature ever help you in life? Really?
I mean, you could be like, the thing is, remember, you can also use your flex to establish new NPCs, like Tom did to know that guy.
Okay.
That Octomorpher worked at.
So I
so-
could've-
I like that part of the system.
Yeah.
The one shot Ross ran for us, we were in a painting.
I think it was the
from
same one.
18th century France.
I
Where,
actually went through
there
a-
was literally the artist there doing the painting.
I actually went
and
through
we were
a-
like, what the fuck is going on?
I actually went through that one as well. Ross ran that.
So
too.
yeah,
Oh, did it? Okay.
Stellaris 38.
Yeah. I'm real original with naming things.
You totally are.
They stopped giving things new names a while ago, and they just added new numbers to it. So, any thoughts on the new system, Caleb?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Resleeving seems easier.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was improvising that to a degree because they don't have resleeving in the
Oh,
quick
okay.
servos. But I think they did try to make it easier, so it's just different pools. So
Yeah,
That's it, that is
body
easier.
hopping around was
Yeah.
is a great tactic for spy shit.
yeah.
But they made it as hard as possible in the first
Yep.
edition. So
No,
it seems easier.
no. Imagine it because if your core stats change in the original, so do all of your skills.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So just have a spreadsheet handy.
Yeah, you have to recalculate.
So yeah, right now I think the only thing that changes are your hit points and your pools.
No, the system was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be anxious to make a character in it.
Yeah.
when
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
Cool. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Woo.